Hello and welcome to Misadventures in Dice Rolling. This is our D&D campaign that I run. My name is Taylor. We're going to be recording it for you guys. My players are Jacqueline here, Brock, Michael, also Michael, and Jackie. So it's not confusing at all if you're talking about Brock. If you guys want to introduce your characters.
Vilya, she is a half-elf rogue who is generally distrusted by the group, but always seems to get them out of trouble when they need it.
Hi, I'm Vander. I'm a cleric elf. If you can't tell, I'm super flamboyant and and
best character ever.
I am a chaotic good war domain.
War and good.
Whatever that.
He is a chaotic good war good cleric.
My name is Theodore. I am a half-elf monk, and I really only do two things. I punch stuff, and I draw.
This one greets you. His name is Sithoj, and he is a Tabaxi paladin of Ridodar. There might be Elder Scrolls references.
Might.
My character's name is Alara. She's a drow wizard, and she's chaotic good.
Don't forget about
Just a little bit of backstory.
And we have a little owl, and her name is Loth.
Just a quick little bit of backstory for you guys. This is a 3.5 edition game with a little bit of custom ruling. I incorporate some stuff from 5e, like advantage, disadvantage. It's a little bit on the fly, and it is my custom rule system, but it is, at least most of the time, consistent, so that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And with that, let's get into our recap. So last that we left off, Sithaj had stayed behind at the newly Deck of Many Things acquired keep to learn how to run it, while the rest of the party went to the elvish city of Evereska, Vander's hometown. After being there for a couple days, Sithaj got bored and decided to move with them as well. Just after some shenanigans that had gone on, they did a little bit of shopping, and then they did a little bit of Zone of Truth in the middle of a crowded bar, which was fun. And I think we'll pick up on the next morning. But first, throughout the night, I'm going to have each of you roll a listen check with disadvantage.
Oh dear.
Because you're asleep, potentially, during this.
Oh, good.
I am sitting in the bar as usual.
Yes. And I'll ask for scores and clockwise as always.
2.
13.
13.
Oh, wait.
10.
Did you forget to add your modifiers?
No.
Yes.
Oh, what?
She didn't add her listen modifier.
I didn't roll the right die.
Oh, Jacqueline.
28. 29, I'm sorry.
29, okay.
I can do math.
6.
6.
18.
18. You're the only one. You are awoken in the night. In the middle of the night, in fact. Not long after you've fallen asleep. Deep in the city, you hear shouting of guards. Sirens, alarms going off somewhere on the other side of the city in the Elvish Quarter. Back here in the non-human quarter, it's just a bare din, but that sound of chaos and of violence just piques your ears enough for you to wake up for it and hear it.
Alright, I'm gonna wake up Alara.
Who technically was not asleep. But,
Well, I'm gonna shake her and push her out of her trance. Okay, so I just heard some stuff in the middle of town, and you have better dark vision than I do.
Okay.
So to the roof to see what's going on.
Should we get Sithaj?
Nope, just let him go.
Okay.
When did Sithaj get here? No, I was up in bed, so I don't know. Anyway, Sithaj is here. Alright, let's go up.
Okay.
So we'll go up to the roof, see if we can see
it's
anything.
too far away to really get anything out of it. It is a.
Can I send Loth above?
You can send Loth out, yes.
Okay.
It takes her better part of 10 or 15 minutes to get out and see what's up just by following the noise. And she says that there's guards, there's running, there's something happening at a big building in the Elvish Quarter.
I asked Loth if she can tell if anyone else is there other than guards.
She said she saw guards running in, and that's it.
Loth is telling me that she's seeing guards running into a big building, but that's all she really sees.
A big building. What big buildings are around here? I mean,
I think there
know
was
the
a
city
cluster
well.
of towers when we first came in the city, but I wasn't really sure what they were.
So it's probably nothing that'll affect us.
Not directly, but perhaps we should ask Vander if it's something that we need to get out of the city if it's going down.
Go ahead, you can go ask Vander.
Aw. So
I'm gonna go down to the bar that's still open and
Okay,
get
you
a
go
drink.
down and it's pretty much empty at this point. There's one or two passed out patrons and Theo sitting upright with half a stale beer.
sorry. Vander.
Who's there?
Vander.
Wait, do I even have a room?
Yes, you got a room. I know it was 3
Where am
weeks
I?
ago.
Vander, open the door. Open the door.
He's got a beads curtain.
Billy,
How did you knock?
Hello.
Billy woke me up. She heard some noise, and we went up to the rooftop. And I sent out off to check it out. She said there's guards running into a rather large building. Do you know what's going on? Is there a problem? Do we need to get out of here? Do we need to check it out?
There are only 2 buildings that you would define as the larger ones within that quarter of the city. They are the castle and the temple to Corellin.
It's either the castle or the temple. Corellin.
Corellin.
Corellin. That's my god.
He's drunk.
I'm sleepy. Shut up. I just woke up. Damn.
You're not even here.
6 of them half a dozen either.
Anyway,
So either the castle's being attacked or the temple holds a special. What did you call it?
it's a
statue?
gate stone.
Okay. It's actually a gift from Corellin. And if it was disrespected or because it's linked to Corellin, it could also be that.
Okay. So what? Do we need to wake up the party so we can make a decision? Do we sleep through this? Do we wake up the party and make a decision about what we're gonna do?
I mean, it's not going to affect us. It's going to affect whoever did it.
So I can go back to bed.
Okay, you head
I'm-
back to bed.
I'm gonna go down to the bar.
Okay, you go down to the bar. You see...
Vander goes back to sleep.
Close the
you
beads on the way
You
out.
go down and you see a slightly grumpy drinking Vilya and an upright Theo with half a stale beer. You're not down there terribly long. It's maybe an hour, a little bit more, when suddenly you haven't seen these guards yet, but they come in without announcement, without anything. They're wearing plate mail armor that's got these deep greens with little etches of silver all throughout. They come in and they immediately bypass you and go straight upstairs where you hear loud banging on your door.
Oh no.
Don't mess with the beads. What? Hello?
You recognize these as the Elvish Royal Guard.
Would I know them from being in the city before?
No, these guards typically do not leave the castle.
Okay.
What did I do?
Your presence is requested.
Okay, let me get my clothes on first and put my chainmail and
Bring your miscreants with you.
Okay. Let me go grab them. Can we meet you downstairs in the bar? There are half of them already down there. I just need to get one
Very
more.
well. Make haste.
Okay.
You need Sathai.
Yes.
What's going on?
Clothes on now, big kitty. We gotta go.
All right. Sounds good to this one.
Okay. Get everything. We gotta go down to the bar.
Okay. I have all my equipment.
I lied, everybody. We need to get going. Hello. We gotta go. They need me. Whatever that was is actually kind of important, and they're requesting all of us. So
What
What
did you do to get us
Two-
fucked?
There was some
So,
noise
for preference,
out,
2 guards
outside, and
came to
Billy
your
and
room.
I
As you come
went up to the
outside,
roof
you
to
see an
check it
additional
out,
4.
and also
Oh, boy.
some guards running into one of the
They
larger
all
buildings.
sort of not surround, but form
Curious.
a perimeter of you and start escorting you very quickly
either the
to
castle or
the
the temple.
Elvish district of the city, bypassing any amount of usual checks and everything else that they were escorted. You are quickly headed straight towards the castle.
What did you do?
I don't know what I
Check
did.
my bag and finish my beer and go.
All right. Is anyone doing anything beforehand?
I'm watching everyone.
Everyone
around.
just stay low because you're not even supposed to be in this section of the city. Do what they ask.
So,
This one is quietly praying and getting his spell for the day.
okay, sounds good. You take a little bit more time to get there. You're quickly escorted up into what you know is the throne room. It's a long hall, the marble that lines every single wall and column, the most pure, beautiful white with green, shimmering veins that trickle throughout. At the end, you see a tall, ornate throne that curves around at the sides and appears to be made of wood, but it's got bark. It's like the tree grew into the shape of this throne.
Pretentious little bastards, aren't they?
Shut up.
One of the guards whacks you at the bottom of his spear. You will watch your tongue in front of royalty, half-blood. Sitting on said throne is an elvish man, old. You can see his hair has gone gray and is long down his back. His features gaunt and deadly serious. He's sitting upright, hands folded in front of him, in very beautiful silver, white, and green raiments. This is the king, King Falerion of Everesca.
Is everyone speaking in Elvish?
Everyone that you're encountering right now, yes, this will all
So
be in
I
Elvish.
don't understand what's going
You don't
on.
understand.
the
it,
only
and
one
I
who
don't
doesn't?
think you do. You do.
Oh.
On the way in, I'm drawing German in the throne.
That's fine. You kind of get some weird looks from the guards, but they're not. There seems to be something else going on that they're preoccupied with. So as you're led to the front, he doesn't really respond to your presence right away.
I stay
bow.
close to Vander.
I bow. Everyone else, bow. There we go. Okay, very good. My king?
Vander,
Hello.
it's a shame we had to meet under such circumstances. I'm told you were quite the prospect to be one of our generals someday.
I was, yes, sir.
That's why I've asked you here. And he looks to the guards and they all disperse into back corners, side doors. Some seem to just go back to the other end of the hall. There's been a grave tragedy befallen upon this city, and I would prefer to keep things quiet and out of the hands of the other diplomats. You and your troop will be investigating a crime that has occurred this evening within the temple. Several clerics were killed, a paladin is missing, several paladins are also dead, but most worrisome, the gate stone has been taken.
Didn't you say that was important?
It's very important, yes. It is kind of like our...
I suggest you get there as quickly as possible and do not disappoint. Report back to me as soon as you find the culprit, or if you should fail, report back anyway.
My lord. Just a question. None of us are allowed to go around the city without him. Do we?
There are special permissions given to you and your group. You are already well known and have already been seen escorted by a member of the Thieves Guild so far in your time here. I recommend you follow this not out of honor, but out of the decency of not being arrested on the spot. I don't recommend arguing either.
I just wanted to make sure that if I go around without...
We're gonna go now. We'll be right back as soon as we can, sir.
It is like 3 a.m., by the way. It's worth mentioning. This
Okay.
is still the middle of the night. They somehow knew you were here and thought this is the perfect person. He's outside of all this. He can investigate it, and we don't have to worry about it.
Cool.
I just want to know if
All right, we are gonna go to the temple now because this is very important. Please follow me.
So the guards sort of surround you again in seemingly a moment. You didn't give an order, nothing. They just were in that same formation around you, and they escort you back out of the castle.
Vander, I just want to know that if one of us has to go off and separate, are we going to be arrested for not being next to you?
He said that his guards already know that you're with me. They already know who you are. You will be fine. Just
He couldn't just say that. It had to be...
don't go off if you
Okay, I'm not
need,
gonna go
unless we
there.
need to. Okay.
Did you
So what are we
understand any of
doing? No, I don't speak Elvish.
The gift that my god has given to us, which is all of the elven god, has been stolen.
Oh dear.
And a lot of clerics and paladins are dead.
And a paladin's missing, I'd like to add.
Oh,
Never
dear.
trust a paladin. No offense.
You
So-
have knowledge
Okay.
religion if you want to roll a religion check.
I do.
I also have religion knowledge.
You can as well then.
21.
Okay.
19.
19? Yeah, you don't know this, you do. When referring to gifts from the gods, there are a set of artifacts known as the gate stones. They are precious and ancient items that are tied to each god, and they are given usually to the clergy of them. Some of the more ornate or vicious gods may not give it directly to a clergy. It might be something different. It might be, a jewel in the head of an axe if you're Erithnal, god of slaughter, that kind of thing. But there are a set of items that are tied to each god.
Vander, is it one of the gate stones that was taken?
Yes, it was.
This is not the first time that we've run into issues of gates.
That is a good
Alright, he
point.
understands. It's very, very early in the morning. You may remember some time ago, we did that job for that wizard. And there was a gate into another wind.
you are
This one is a little concerned that there might be
I'm
some
just
sort of
concerned because
connection.
this is my god's gift to us, and if there is a bigger thing that's
Wait, do we think Norelden's involved in this? Is that what you're trying to say?
I think it's
possible.
something we should consider.
He might be.
Lovely.
Something to think about.
Okay.
We should go.
I think subject number 1 would be missing paladin, but
I would suggest that we suspect the paladin.
I
has-
oh,
Yes.
I'm waking up now. I understand. Okay.
I would suggest that we ask people about the paladin. Is he?
Well,
got
let's
any
get there
odd-
first.
Yeah,
We should
Let's just
go
go.
first.
Let's go.
Let's investigate.
We'll figure it out.
So it takes you guys. Are you heading there quickly?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So running, it probably only takes you the better part of 5 or 10 minutes to get there. You come up and you do see that the clergy has been surrounded by the guards, the normal ones, not the royal ones, that you've seen throughout the city. Inside, it is gruesome. There is blood spilled on the floor, and that's the first thing you see is that shock of red, because the rest is beautiful. It's all wood and beautiful blue tapestries that depict the acts of Corel Nerethian surround the walls. And at the end, there is the altar of Corel and the crescent moon, and carved in beautifully amazing detail out of what looks like it might just be the stone of the moon. Not moonstone, but actual moon rock. It almost looks like with the texture and the color of it. You see there is blood up by the throne, and several bodies are still scattered around.
I'm gonna do a spot check
I'm
and
gonna
just see if I
go
can
in-
see anything unusual.
Okay.
I'm gonna first pray and like do my
Sorry, do a little
respects.
sanctify.
Yes. See
Okay.
if Corellin knows anything.
We shall pray together.
Yes.
16.
16?
Mhm.
Okay.
For certain.
Because
There's a lot. There's a lot to just look at and take in.
But I mean, like, I was looking for anything specific that were like clues, like
Okay,
anything.
There's with a 16, there's bloody footprints everywhere. Some do manage to get out to what looks like they were heading towards the door, maybe, but there's a body there that you don't know. With a 16, quite enough. It looks like there is both spell damage and battle damage within here. Like one of the clerics is his face and part of his chest are marked and pocked as though acid has melted part of it away. Another one is missing an arm. So it's a gruesome scene.
Can we tell if it was a straight in the front door, out the front door, or...
Make a search check. And if you want to make a religion check to see if there's anything with Corellin going
Can I as well?
on.
14.
No.
Okay.
This is him praying directly to his god, and you just sort of use Corellin as your... Yeah, sure, that. Because you worship such a unique god.
Okay.
And it's easier to say, yeah, that's Corellin's symbol
Yeah.
than anything else.
No fear.
Go do your spot check.
Oh,
Search.
it wasn't good. 14.
14. It's hard to tell. There are windows, one of which are broken open, another which looks like it was open normally. The front door does have a little bit of damage on it, though. Looks like from spell, maybe.
I rolled the same thing. 14.
14? Okay. You can feel that the energy in here is wrong. This is a place you've been,
Mhm.
and you have prayed here before, and usually there is a positive energy. Corellin is a good god who believes in war, but only for the sake of his people, and he believes it of a thing of beauty and dance. This was not war. This was slaughter.
I'm not thinking one person could have done this. At least not somebody normal size, and none of these footprints seem to be anywhere even near Sathaja's size.
Need to be someone of great skill if it was one person. Very great skill.
This one casts Detect Evil.
Detect
to
evil.
See, to see if there has been desacralization.
Okay. Yeah, you take a moment, and there's nothing immediate and blatant.
Okay.
As you continue to focus, some of the blood in the area is not, it's evil, but it doesn't look like it came from the clerics. It's a drop here, a drop there, so it looks
Okay.
like whoever it was, they may have been wounded. There's nothing else really that's leaving an aura, though.
Okay.
We might be able to follow that trail.
Yeah, some of the this one used his magic, and some of the blood is from whoever did this. We may be able to track it.
At the very least, you know that they're wounded in some way.
Yes.
And that will take some time to recover from.
Are
The
any of
distinctive
the
feature.
did any of the clerics survive? Is there someone that
What
we
to say? Is there?
talk
Can we check to see if
There
any of
are.
them?
If you head back into the rectory, and there are several paladins and clerics there still. There's the standard mix. A couple of them are just kind of sitting wide-eyed. May have seen it personally. The paladins seem to be, for the most part, okay. They're used to battle. They're used to seeing this kind of thing, if not at home. A couple of the clerics are just sobbing off in the corner.
I think you should talk to them.
Yeah,
see
I'm
if
gonna-
any of they're not going to talk to us.
No. Okay, I'm gonna go up to one. Oh,
Paladin or a cleric?
Claire. One that looks like they've seen what was happening.
Okay. And he's just kind of...
Are you hurt at all?
No, I've been seen too.
Okay. Is there any information that you could give us that would help us, like what you saw, what it could be?
They came from all directions. It seemed like we were just on our night duties, praying, cleaning, and then there was blood and death and there were I don't know how many there were. I couldn't tell you.
So there was many of them?
There was definitely more than one.
Okay.
What were they?
I ran. I'm sorry.
Were they larger than a man, or?
I don't. Some were smaller, some were of average size.
Right, so we might be looking for a mixture of humans and goblins, maybe. I don't know, dwarves.
Okay. Obviously, they took the Gatestone.
Yes.
Did they take it? But what happened to there? We were told there was a missing paladin.
Yes. Give me a moment to get his name. Eithlin. He's he was one of our up and comers. He was doing quite well. He was he was on guard right by the door, and he left with them.
Willingly.
He certainly wasn't bleeding or being forced.
Up and comer, you mean he was new?
He'd been with us for several years.
Wait, this was a long
I mean,
time.
that's
He's
not-
young. He had just joined the order
And obviously, he was
not
an
5
elf.
years ago.
He is an elf.
He has to be an elf.
He has to be an elf. A full elf, so we at least know we're looking for an elf paladin of some skill. Was he good?
He was learning. He was good enough to be guarding, but he definitely wasn't a champion yet.
He's
I don't know if he ever will be now.
It sounded like Iceland with a th in it.
Eithlin.
Yeah, so Iceland.
Aithlin.
Oh, I spelled it
Eithlin.
like Iceland
Yes,
with
I
a
know
th
it.
in there.
Wait, say it again.
I don't pick the names.
Say it
Iceland.
again.
It's like Iceland with a th.
Eithlin.
Iceland.
A-I.
Thlin.
What do you mean?
Eithlin sounds better.
What do you mean you don't pick the names?
I don't pick the names. His parents picked his name, idiot.
You make the names.
Okay. So, I look at Sathaj and Alara. So basically what they said is there were many of them, some of average height, some smaller. So we could be looking for a group of humans, or we could be looking for a group of anything. We're not looking for giants. We're not looking for anything big, which I guess is good.
Even more importantly, the paladin that was missing willingly left with them unhurt.
And he was guarding the door at the time.
Yes. Before we leave the cleric, I would like to just put my hand on his shoulder and say, calm your mind. We are the retribution you seek.
I certainly hope so.
So, what I'm thinking is, let's go over to the side. Let's discuss. Let these people have their peace for a moment.
Has everyone been like healed in the room?
Yeah.
Okay.
Some people still have blood on them,
I
but
was gonna
it's
heal them.
for
I know
one or
what you
two,
were
it's
gonna
not theirs.
Okay.
The one you'd spoken to, he was one of them, and you can tell he was in the middle of it,
Yeah.
and he's pretty messed up.
Okay, so we go over to the side. So here's what I'm thinking. It's really difficult to get into this city without an escort or without being a high elf. I know, I've done it. It's not easy. And it's certainly not easy to get to this part of the city. I mean, there are guards everywhere. And you're too close to the castle to be out of the reach of the other guards who are the most well-trained. We might be looking for elves.
You have a very convincing argument that at least one of them was an insider.
Yes.
Other than the paladin, because they wouldn't have had the paladin as an escort and they would have had to get closer to the... They said there were a lot of them and that they came quickly. So they're high skilled.
True. It is still very late at night. We don't know how alert the guards would have been. To be fair.
Yes, but they're not ones. They're like the night shift people.
Yeah,
They sleep during the day and then they're up at night.
Trust me, it's no easier to sneak around the city at night than it is during the day. I
Yeah.
promise. It's actually probably easier during the day. More
More
hustle
people.
and bustle. So
So this was planned. This was very planned.
they said the paladin had been here a couple years. So he either was bribed by someone or he started working for them knowing that he was going to do this at some point. Waited until he could get on guard duty, maybe.
It sounds like a big prize, something that someone probably put a lot of time into.
And a lot of gold. So I don't know anything about gate stones.
Vander, could you roll just a general intelligence check for me?
It doesn't say fuck, so it's not a 1.
Close.
As close as you can get.
That's very close to a 20, though.
Shut up.
No, 2's close to a 20.
Oh my god, I was looking at the wrong thing. Oh, you know what? 14. I have a lot
14?
of intelligence.
Oh, wow.
Oh man, that is alright. That's close enough. Yeah. There aren't a ton of ways to sneak around the city. One of the only things you can think of is there are catacombs beneath the city.
Oh, great.
The thieves use them
Yeah,
sometimes.
cat. I get it. Cat. The combs.
Catacombs.
All right, game's over.
Here's my rocks fall, party dies. Here's my question, I suppose, to the religious people here. A gate stone. Why would someone want it? I understand it's a gift, but if Corellin didn't give it to you, I don't feel like it would have that much power.
Let me know if you need a refresher. Okay. The gate stones are a direct connection to the god. You can't summon them with it, but it does have significance to them, and it's something that they recognize. You know, if there was ever a catastrophe to befall the elven race, that gate stone is how Corellin would know where to go to be with his people. And he would know that being called through that stone, through his connection, would mean he was needed.
Do we want to think that Corellin is in danger?
It's kind of hard to consider a god being in danger.
Yeah.
I
But
understand that, but
if it calls the god to the city, we may want to consider the city being in danger.
That's my thought process as well.
so do you think they're going to use Corellin to destroy a city?
No.
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 She
That's
wouldn't
what
have-
I'm
He's
saying.
intelligent.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
They
saying. Is that's
will likely try and keep him away from the city.
So they can do damage here so we can't get help.
That is his thought, yes.
okay. That's a better thought. I was mis.
So does the
No, you're good,
city
you're good.
have enemies that we know of, major rivals who would...
We would have to go back to the king and ask.
Literally everyone who can't go into the elvish part without an escort.
Yeah.
The Thieves Guild is. I'm gonna tell you right now, the Thieves Guild here would never attack like this.
Would they...
They make too much money off of being in the city unknown.
Would they potentially know or have heard something that we could get information from someone there?
I can ask, but I don't know if they're gonna know anybody who's against the king. They tend to deal with their own issues.
Because the next step is we have to figure out how to try and track them down, follow them.
Is there any dead ones that we saw out in the corridor?
We should also consult one of the paladins.
Okay.
Certainly, at least some of them fought them. Perhaps they might have more insight.
And they'd be a little bit more battle hardened, so they may be able to give us more description of what the attackers looked like if they fought them and stayed.
Do you think it'd be better if you talked or Sathaj talked? I know he doesn't know Elvish, but if they know the common tongue, he's
Would
a
they know
paladin.
common?
Yeah, most
People know common.
educated elves have learned common as well.
Okay. Well, you're a paladin, so
This one is
by all
happy to
means,
do
go
it.
ahead.
So you woke up, the two of them are talking quietly to each other in elvish concern. Even without speaking the language, you can tell is the tone.
This one greets you. His name is Sithoj. He is a paladin.
I'm very well.
We are attempting to understand what has happened and to bring those miscreants to justice. Can you tell him what happened?
Well, Nylian here, he didn't see anything. He was running down from the upper chambers still. I got in just as they were leaving. There were at least 4 of them. It was a sight. I think I saw one dwarf, and I'm not sure. Must have been some kind of caster. They were in grey robes with blue lining and gold trim. Which could all of you make an intelligence check? No, I'm sorry. No, just him. He's the only one there. Sorry.
For me?
Yeah.
I was gonna say we're not.
Just rolled so loud.
That would be a 17.
It's not bad.
17. That description does sound familiar. You may have seen these robes somewhere.
You said blue and gold.
Gray with
Gray with
blue and
blue.
gold, with blue lining and gold trim.
Would the whole party
Oh
have
my
if he
God.
told us?
Is that from
Yeah,
the
if he told you, you
college?
guys can make a.
Okay,
this
wait.
one signals
These-
everyone to come over.
Alright, we come over.
This one explains to all.
I'm gonna say one of you gets to.
I remember
What am I?
it.
What are we?
One intelligence check from the rest of the group.
I
Wait,
have
which
a.
is the highest?
I have a high intelligence. Wait,
smart.
you think she should?
She has an 18 in intelligence.
Oh,
It's just
Yes.
general intelligence.
do
it's
that.
not-
Oh,
Nice.
12. That's a
Or
12.
no?
No, it was a 12. It was a 12. I
It was
pushed
the 12 and you
yeah.
moved it?
Yeah, I
So
pushed it.
16?
16. You do remember seeing mages wearing this back in the city of Weldrake.
Okay.
It's
So
someone from the college. From the pupil.
those robes were being worn by the pupils at the college in Weldrake.
I was afraid you were going to say that. So Norelden most likely has something to do with this.
I'm afraid so.
Possibly.
He's our best lead.
Yes.
He's your best friend.
He put a spell on me for like 12 hours. Can we let it go?
Sorry. Had to.
I'm still
A
mad
little
at
crazy. No sleepy still.
Is it for the stasis thing or for the friends thing tying you up? Which one are you still mad about?
Putting you in the bag and then taking you right out.
And getting
Look,
a little
you're
arrested.
still not in a good position with me right now. So
You told
Don't
me some
touch
truthy
me.
truths.
don't touch me.
You still love me.
Vander.
You can hit it.
Probably not the time
He's
for
don't
this
hit
type of
me.
affair.
I was bad.
I'm not going to hit you.
I don't want to get hurt again. I don't need another
So here's
boo-boo.
okay. So here's what I'm thinking.
We need him. We can't.
They're
stop him
gone. They're out of the city. They're not going to stay in here. Especially if there's the catacombs, which is a way out.
We know we have to go back to the college.
I don't want to go back to the college.
Well,
here.
first
Why don't we check the catacombs and see? Maybe we can find out which way we went. They went. Maybe there's a blood trail. Maybe they dropped something.
We
Is
should
that a
try to track
possibility?
people.
You
Blood
make
trail.
an intelligence check quick. Say this is part of your thieves' knowledge. Actually, you know what? This would be a knowledge local for you. This is the place you've been.
16.
16. You've never been to the catacombs. None of the Thieves Guild have. They don't consider it to be safe passage in and out of the city.
Mm-hmm.
You do know that they do lead quite far underground, though.
So the catacombs stretch outside the city.
You
They're
don't
all.
know that.
Oh, you said it's quite far.
They're far.
Oh,
The city's
but not
big.
city's big. They're big. Thieves don't use them. They're not safe. I was told not to go in them on any account.
Did they explain why?
They're thieves. They don't explain anything.
Okay, so we should probably see if we can find any blood on the floor.
Yes.
That's not good blood.
I was gonna say I
So,
found
using your detect evil and holding that, which
Yeah.
let me check.
I have that
cast
too.
time on that. Let me just check the cast time because he might still be able to throw that back
Yeah,
up.
mine's free. I think yours has to be. Yours is a spell.
Yeah.
You would have to use. I think you should hold on to your spells.
Yeah.
We're
Probably gonna need them.
If we're going up against casters,
Okay, up
we're
to
going to
10
definitely
minutes,
need
I would-
you, and we're
per
going to
level,
need you.
yeah, so you could still have that up. It does take you about 25 minutes, though, of just following and waiting for the blood to sort of light up under this aura that you project that makes it appear to you or through divine means. You guys do eventually find your way to a seal on the ground, almost like a manhole, but these actually have a lock on them.
The lock broken?
It is not.
Is this in or out of the temple?
This is outside the temple. This is well
Okay.
outside. You followed down a couple side streets
Okay.
and back alleys that have led to this.
Alright, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Okay, make a open lock check.
Well, we can ask one of the guards around here that
Yeah.
if they know anything about how to get in it before you try to pick the lock.
I want to see what you can do.
They might be
Yeah.
offended, yes.
We also might want to go back to the king and tell him what's happening and tell him what we're going to be doing.
I
Yeah, we have
agree with
lots
Dan.
I
to
don't want the
report.
king getting anywhere near Norelden if he's involved with this. I don't. Evereska does not need to get
But
involved
the
with
king
this.
also looks over the entire city and needs to know what's happening in his.
I would not
district.
want to anger an elvish king.
I think it's still a little early to report to the
Pompous
king.
little
No,
He seemed to show us away quite quickly before.
Yes, but he's concerned and he's put his
He
trust
did
into
tell
us.
us to report back
Why did
quickly.
he put his trust into us?
Because-
He had said that he didn't want to involve
Like-
politics into this because it is such a tragedy, and you sort of got the sense this is a little embarrassing that this could happen. Right
I didn't
under
think
his
anyone
nose.
liked you.
He doesn't.
Because I was supposed to be a knight for him and left.
You were supposed to turn into a general someday.
It seems to Sitaj that the two of these are no longer getting together very well.
I thought it was our skill.
This city seems to divide their opinions about things.
Remember, this is my home city. She ran around trying to steal things.
Swallow.
Yes, but we knew that about her.
Successfully stole things, I would like to add. Not just
And
try.
somebody was trying to be sneaky underneath us, and so I'm not too happy about that one either.
I was meeting with an old friend.
And you were getting illegal things for us.
There were only two of us.
That's still
Definitely
us.
wouldn't have been for you.
I don't need illegal things to run around the city.
We're not going to argue about this. We have
Hush.
better things.
Okay, let's get to the king first.
Let's
Yes.
go to the
Tell
king.
him.
Let's update the key.
Yes.
Okay.
Frantically run back to the king.
I stay very close to Vander
Okay.
at all times when we go anywhere near the castle.
Okay. Sounds good.
Good idea.
So as it's kind of funny as you guys approach, it's very routine for these guards. You can tell as they once again form up around you in that sort of hexagon pattern, lead you up to the king, and then disperse. You kind of notice they don't really make noise when they walk. It's kind of eerie. But he was just talking with one of the guards when he dismissed him as you approached. What have you found?
Well,
Ooh, I wrote it down. Athilin.
Ithlin. It's like kind of Iceland with a. Anyways, the missing paladin. It was part of him.
I'm sorry,
The missing paladin
Paladin.
was most likely with that group. He was guarding the door,
That's not possible.
He left willingly.
and unhurt with them.
I sincerely doubt that. I knew him. He was devout.
Devout to who? You or the god?
No. If this was who we think it is,
And whom do you think did this?
we are going to.
I won't ask twice.
What's his name again?
Norelden.
There we go.
Norelden.
He works at the college in Weldrake.
And why would he perpetrate such a crime?
We've had bad dealings with him before.
Bad dealings with a thief. Shocking.
If it's bad dealings for a thief, it's probably bad.
If I might make a small recommendation to you half-blood,
Does
it
any?
would be to hold your tongue if it is going to be speaking sourly to one above oneself.
Does anybody have the name of that helmet?
It's a helm. We don't have
We
the
don't
name.
have a name.
Because we haven't deciphered the book.
Your Majesty. This
He
one
switches
greets
to common.
I'd hope that he
Yes.
I would.
This one greets you. His name is Sithoj. He is a paladin of Rindleton.
He actually, and freaking all of you out, starts speaking Tabaxi.
That's fantastic.
Okay, so none of us understand.
Okay.
I see you are a paladin of our order.
Yes.
Make a bluff check.
Oh no!
Lies.
That's a charisma check?
Oh
wait,
no,
you have
bluff.
a bluff
No,
skill.
there
Hold
is
on,
no
I have
bluff.
a.
That's a bluff skill.
You probably
I'm
don't
usually
have
very
much in
good at
that.
it.
I don't. I have not. Well, I have.
I can't imagine you would put much in it. So it's just
Can
gonna
you
be
do some
Well,
good
he
luck
announced
face spells?
himself. He said, "I'm a paladin of."
I did say I was a paladin of Riddlethar.
He said.
You said that to the guards.
No, he-
No,
No,
he
he
said
said
that
it
to
now.
the
I said,
king.
Your Majesty.
Yeah,
Oh, that's what you did.
That's okay.
it's okay.
That almost
Never mind.
got
Yeah,
really
never mind.
That was
very
bad.
That
frightening.
almost, yeah, I was peeing a little.
Not on the floor.
Tinkle, tinkle,
Anyway,
tinkle.
This one does not speak Elvish, unfortunately, so he does
that
not
is
fully,
fine. I speak many languages.
as he suspected that you might. He understands that some of his companions can be a bit brusque, and he
That
does
is
not.
perhaps the most polite word for an arrogant group of miscreants I've ever heard.
This one tries to be polite, Majesty. He did hear that Vilya mentioned their former employer, Narelden, and he thinks perhaps it would be useful to tell you about why we distrust him and suspect him for this. And I explain about their adventure.
Not a clue,
About-
sweetheart.
Getting towards the end, he sort of stops for a moment, like almost with a moment of clarity, and says, "Did you find a trail?"
Yes.
Yes. We found a blood trail leading into the catacombs. We did not
Go! Now!
Okay.
This happened not 2 hours ago.
Do you have a key to get into the catacombs? That would be helpful.
Talk to the gods!
Okay, well, I was right.
You're
There we
in
go.
charge of the guards. All right, go. Go, go, go.
I said we shouldn't come here.
All right, so we go back to the
we go-
manhold. I go up to a guard. Key for the manhole to the catacombs. I need it.
Yes. And he pulls out and comes over and unlocks it for you.
You're like holding out your hand, and he's just like, click.
Kind of
Nope.
pulls it up, and it's a heavy stone slab covering an old iron ladder. A little bit of rust gathered here and there, but for the most part, it still looks sturdy.
How would
Moves
have
it off to the
this
side.
Okay,
gotten...
while everyone else is going down, I go around him and try to grab the key.
Make a sleight of hand check.
Good.
Oh, all right, that wasn't bad. Could have been better. 22.
22. Let me just check.
It's not bad.
Could have been better.
Are there
sure it could've
other
been better
ways
for you,
into
but
the
probably not for the rest
catacombs?
of
Could have been a lot worse.
I think there's a lot of ways into the catacombs.
Oh, you upset the dog.
You probably die.
Not the
It's
dragon.
preferable, but
Hear that
Well,
dire
I'm
rat?
just wondering if guards would have needed to cooperate to get them into the catacombs, but perhaps not.
I think we already.
If you have someone who can pick. The problem is, you need someone above ground to put the lock back on if this is actually how they got down.
Hey, remember that
you
best
do,
friend?
While he is sort of knelt over and focusing on lifting it, you manage to just barely move it off the ring and slip it into your pocket quietly.
Can we roll to see that?
No.
Why would you want to?
No,
Leave
roll
it
a spot
alone.
check if you wanted to see her do that.
I don't care. I'm just going down.
You rolled a 22.
Yeah.
That's your DC.
Ooh, I beat it.
Did you?
26.
26. Yeah, you watch her. She's good, and it's you don't even hear the key as it moves across the ring, but she just lifts, does a little twist, pulls away carefully, tucks it back in. Anyway, so
I'm working with
what are you guys doing?
This one will go down first.
All right, music change.
My question is, how did they get this open from the inside?
Or they
Well,
didn't
we
get it
don't-
open from the inside. Somebody opened it from the outside and then relocked it.
So
Okay.
this may be a conspiracy. There may be more than one person other than just the paladin.
I think it's important to question the nature of being devout.
I don't know if
I
it's
think-
being involved. I think he might have cast something on them.
You're very fair.
That's true, but you still need someone with a key.
So
Thinking
So
that
he
you're
would have
doing
had
the
to.
best for
He
your
would have
God does
had
not mean it's
Because
better
to
for
get
everyone.
a guard alone.
And if-
Get the key or cast a spell on him. Get the key without any other guards noticing.
He's very powerful, though, of what we have learned. He could have done many, kind of like the truth, how I got, like, the around area of me to become his
Yeah,
best
do you know
friend.
how many people got
best
hurt
friend.
in that bar?
But
Now
we
is
can't
not the
rule-
time to argue.
But we can't rule that out. It's just something to take into account. We may need to be
Thank you.
careful who we're
See, the
talking
drow
to.
understand. No one's trustworthy.
Could I have your minis?
Vander.
And please don't. And a marching order.
Each one goes
so
first.
Thaj was going first.
Third.
Alright, I'll go down.
Yeah.
Lara, you
Lara,
should
bring
stay
it
there.
back.
Yeah.
So yeah, you guys make your way probably 20 to 30 feet down the ladder. And you expected it to be dark, but there's the occasional ever-burning torch down here. And I'll let you know if we need to start worrying about darkness. But as far as this area that you can see right now is concerned, all you see is ancient stone carved in old Elvish. Various names, deeds, that sort of thing litter the walls. The stone is well hewn and very ornately made, but aged and weathered by time and water. Could everyone make a spot check?
21. Oh, sorry. Yeah, no.
What'd you roll?
12.
21.
26.
8.
Wasn't the worst.
13.
13. Theo's actually the only one who would notice this then with a high enough roll. Down here is a place where you would expect some wildlife. And while you occasionally see a spider web here or there, you neither see any sign or notice of rats at all.
I just comment. There's an unusual stillness.
The path in front of you does split, and with the light of the torch you can see water on your right and more stone leading into darkness on your left.
I'm gonna say we don't go into the water.
Why?
From what you can see, it only goes about yay deep.
Honey,
That's
this
what-
isn't an ocean.
Yeah, that's what we can see. What
Which
lives
way
in
does
water?
the blood lead?
The blood actually, there's a small pool right at the base of the ladder, and then it's gone.
That's
It
weird.
looks like they patched themselves up or did something to stop the flow of blood by that point.
This one looks down both ways with his dark vision.
With your dark vision, down this corridor,
Do you see with your elf eyes?
you can see that it comes out to around. This one actually does quickly descend underwater.
Oh,
And
great.
you see as it loops under that there is a ceiling that comes to cover it.
Alright, we're probably not going to want to take the right path. That goes
Thank you.
underwater and we'll all die.
Thank you.
I'm quite good at swimming.
Is there any kind
Oh
of
no, it slopes down.
the gatestone? Would it have some kind of magical aura that I would be able to cast detect magic to follow?
No, the way detect magic works, it doesn't really. If you'd done it upstairs, maybe you could have found something in the temple that showed where it was, but it doesn't just leave aura everywhere.
Will Corellin know that something's wrong with the stone?
No, it's kind of like his walkie-talkie.
Okay. Oh,
It
okay.
doesn't work until you push the button.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what are you doing?
Guess we're going to the left, everybody.
Left side.
All right, you make your way down, and as you enter, as soon as you get sort of to about here, it does get quite dark. And while you two can see fine, the rest of you are suddenly having trouble seeing at all.
Ever burning torch.
Ever burning torch.
Okay, who's holding?
I think we had decided Vilya was gonna.
I have it.
Okay, you have it.
I laid it.
Oh dear.
Are you moving forward anymore?
Yeah.
Quietly.
I need each of you to move your piece physically
Oh.
and show me how far in you go.
Alright, well, I'm
One
gonna...
at,
Beep beep.
Billy, do you want to do a listen?
do it. Let's do it in marching order. So,
Yeah.
okay, Theo, how far in do you go? So you guys are kind of staying back. So Thaj, as you come in, you can see further.
This one wants to get a view of the place before he goes in much
In
further.
front of you, it's an oval-shaped room. The stone in here doesn't have any of the writing that you had previously seen, and there is an oval-shaped well in the middle of the floor. The water, where the water previously was standard watercolor, it was clean almost even, deep blue and green. This almost has a black tint to it. This water is deep and dark. You pull out Lawbringer.
Alright, I see him do that, and I immediately pull out my dagger.
Crossbow.
Detect evil.
I got my
Detect
sword.
evil. Okay, yeah, so you do the first sweep, and there isn't much. And as you're holding and waiting for that aura, the pool begins to glow with an inky red-black light.
Can we all see this, or can he only see
Only
it?
me. You
Only
can
he
see
can
it.
see
Okay.
it, and it glows deep and
There is
dark.
something deeply evil in the pool.
You know, the other path is looking really great right now. I think drowning is preferable.
This one is sworn to take care of whatever is in the pool.
So was I.
Oh God, your duty and your honor is going to get you killed.
Would my nature or dungeon knowledge tell me what could potentially
Yeah,
be in there?
I would say go ahead and make a dungeoneering roll.
Rolling terrible tonight. Dungeoneering. So, 15?
15. Nothing screams at you right now.
Okay.
Well, scream is soon, I'm sure.
Yeah, soon.
Are you guys moving any further in at all?
Yes, this one will go in.
I'm
Okay,
going to.
That's me. This
Doesn't
is
matter.
you.
As soon as you step to here, I need you to make a Constitution check.
Oh dear. 19.
19. Okay. I'm gonna say this, and then we're gonna go and roll initiative. As you step forward, suddenly you feel in your throat like it's full of water, like it's trying to cascade down into your lungs. You instinctively shut your lungs immediately and hold your breath. And this is where I get into the point where I mention, let me get the exact ruling of it here. Y'all need to know how long you can hold your breath.
Oh
And
dear.
there's a specific number, as it turns out, which is going to be... Twice your Constitution modifier is the number of rounds you can hold your breath.
Oh, that's it. Fuck.
That's it?
That's it.
No way.
Hmm?
Oh, we are fucked.
Oh,
I'm
wait,
two.
I'm sorry. Twice your Constitution score.
Oh, thank God.
Sorry,
Lord.
misread
Oh,
that.
I was like,
Oh,
oh,
thank
good,
God. I
we're all
was
gonna
like,
die.
oh, we're all
2
dead.
rounds.
I
All
was
right.
like, that doesn't sound right. 'cause if you have a 2, that's what? 24
I have a
seconds you
1.
can hold your breath.
Yeah.
No.
So
what's your
that's how many
Constitution?
rounds we can hold?
That's
Yeah.
how long you can typically hold your
24,
breath
okay.
without like water
That's-
trying to rush into your body, which
that's
is what this
workable.
feels like. And now, let's roll initiative.
Switching
I'm
dice
not
for
going to
this.
be able to yell my battle cry.
It's gonna sound like a murloc.
Wait, I got Dex, right?
Yes.
Yes, you had your dex.
Yeah,
And
I
look
didn't
at this
suck
enemy's
boobies that
card
time.
up.
This die is not.
We have new
Not
battle
that
music
important.
too.
If when
Ooh.
I see it, can I make another dungeoneer check?
Once you
Fresh,
see whatever it says.
uncopyrighted battle music. Said fresh, uncopyrighted battle music.
Oh no, this is the official Dungeons and Dragons.
Very copyrighted.
Nice.
My apologies.
Okay, scores go. Oh no, I'm sorry. We do this a different way. I use the Matt Mercer method. 25 to 20. Woo!
Nice job.
What are your scores?
I'm 23.
23.
23. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first. Or no, you go first.
Do you want Big Kitty?
Oh, yeah.
So I cast enlarge person
Hang on.
on.
Gotta get everyone else's scores.
I'm sorry.
15 to 20.
19.
Okay. That makes that one after that.
11.
12.
12. Perfect.
Sorry.
I didn't think it was that bad, but I'm last. I'll just stand here in the way until
Alright,
everyone goes.
Alara, you see ahead of you as Sathaj suddenly jerks, and water appears to be almost spilling from his mouth, but it doesn't ever hit the floor. You have never seen anything like this.
I don't think the Heimlich's gonna work here.
So I cast enlarge person on Sataj.
We're just
Okay.
throwing up
Big
water back
kitty.
into them.
What's the range on that?
Just continue
That
spinning
is,
up.
I think it's 30 feet.
You're
I believe
10
you're
feet
right on.
behind him.
Yeah, you should be okay, but let me just double check. Yeah, you're fine. Okay. So yeah. Which I think I should give you a different mini for when you're big.
Okay.
You have to be Big Rhino for now then.
That's okay.
Big
I'll bring
rhino.
my grumpy cat at some point.
Excellent. And you can hold on to that in the meantime. But so yeah, you guys watch. It doesn't stop though. Even as you grow, the sensation grows with you,
Yeah.
and you feel yourself just.
And you can't tell us what's going on. We have to just assume.
Can
So
I
that-
cast 2 spells?
Nope.
We have to keep
Not
track.
unless you have Quicken Spell.
I
and
do
you-
have quicken spell.
Okay, it has to be a level 1 spell then, and you use up your level 3 slot.
Ooh.
Or it
You
can
know,
be
I'm
level
gonna
0.
hold.
Or it can be level 0 and you use a level 2 slot.
I'm gonna hold off and try and use my Dungeoneer magic or
Engineering
knowledge later.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you on your next round after you see whatever this is.
Okay.
Sithalish.
I'm gonna head towards the water with my sword and get ready to kill something.
Okay. As you approach the water, it held its action. And this is not what it is, obviously, but it leaps out of the water and is going to strike at you, and I'll show you what that looks like here.
It's out the water and it's gonna smack the shit out of you.
That looks atrocious.
A bloated corpse with thick, heavy arms, water seeming to fall from all over its body.
You know what to do.
It's a corpse.
Oh. I get to turn it on!
Various bits of pockmark and decay cover it.
Oh man.
It gurgles water out in a horrifying hiss and swings hard at you.
Oh, I'm happy. Let's kill us some undead, man.
Oh, look, it punches.
Justice.
That's gonna be a natural 20.
Well, that's not good.
That's not a good start.
I
Yeah,
get a
somebody
confirm?
confirm.
Not a good start for us.
Are you using PK?
No, that was Starman.
That was not heavy enough
That
for
was
PK.
Starman.
Okay, so that's gonna be a couple dice I have to roll. Let's put that down now.
This one has a bad feeling about this.
You're not the only one.
You mean...
So that's gonna be 16 points of damage.
Holy crap.
It hits hard.
I see that.
But Theo hits harder.
No, I don't.
Vilia, you're up.
All right, I'm going to. How far can I run? 30?
Yes, you can move 30 feet and around and still take your attack.
15, 20. All right.
Do you want me to move you? Make sure.
Hold on, 25. No.
Let me.
Help me out. I was right here.
Okay.
So I have to give 10, right?
5,
Oh, 5.
10, 20,
25.
25.
30? Is that flanking?
He encompasses this
Oh wait,
area.
didn't I get to attack?
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes, you didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it held its action, but you
Still,
still
you
get your
got
attack.
excited.
That's okay. It's gonna be good. Alright,
Just attacking with the Lawbringer.
with Lawbringer, and that's a 23.
23. That
What's
does
the
hit.
name of your sword?
Lawbringer.
I love it.
It's great.
It's appropriate.
And I do 7 points of damage.
7 points.
God,
There
you're
you go.
crazy bonus.
Take
So
it back.
your sword streaks across its flesh, leaving those little ice crystals, and as it kind of cuts across, it turns its head and just creaks right back to you.
Yeah, it's mad.
Without even reacting to the cut. It seems like
That's
the
fine.
physical force moved it, but it didn't even care.
Am I flanking?
Yeah, so then she moves up.
Let me see.
Additionally,
He
is
encompasses
it...
both these spaces,
yeah,
right?
I would
So I'm
say
flanking.
yes, because he's threatening. He's in these squares, which is across from you and within the threat range. So yes.
Then
you're
I'm
flanking.
going with my dagger.
Okay, roll with advantage.
Oh, wait a minute. I actually get more than that.
And this wouldn't be
did
sneak
you
attack,
not,
right?
Wait,
No,
he
you
didn't
get
use his
sneak
big
attack.
I get
kitty
sneak attack?
stats.
What's that?
He didn't add in his big kitty.
Oh, I'm sorry. Feel free to add your damage then.
I'll
Which-
do it next time.
No, it's like 2 more points, right?
I think.
Your strength goes up by. No, you roll a d10 instead of a d8 for your sword. So I'm just gonna count it as 2 more points overall.
Okay, that's fine.
That'll be the
That's
max.
Okay,
Just try to
so.
remember that next time.
Alright. Come on. Natural 19 with a
that a-
melee of 7.
Yeah, but...
No, but your dagger does it crit on a 19?
Yeah, does it...
It does!
Okay, you crit and you get sneak attack. So roll all your dice twice,
I'm not
All
even
Nice.
able to get up
including
here.
your sneak attack die.
So,
Roll a d4 twice.
okay, I need d6s.
I need tons of d6s.
I need
I have-
6 d6s. Oh, alright, wait, it's cool, I got them. Alright, hold on.
Okay.
D4,
Picked up a cube.
and that's a 4.
Okay, roll again.
And a 3 plus 2, so
Plus
that's 9.
9 so far.
Oh, you're so happy right now. Jeez!
Oh my gosh!
Oh, we're gonna lose those.
I love it.
I got it.
I see a lot of 6s in there.
12,
15.
15, 16, 19. No, 16.
That's 66.
No.
That's a
six-
5.
It's 5
okay, so
plus.
5.
What's 5 plus 16?
21.
21.
21.
26 points of damage.
26 overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not even gonna be able to touch
No,
this
wait,
thing.
26 plus
I know,
9.
right? Like,
26 plus your 9 from your
Yeah.
first. Okay.
And
So
2
that's-
are fire damage.
35.
So 35.
Oh
So
my
33
God.
points of piercing damage with 2 points of fire damage. That's what happens when you crit on a sneak attack,
What the
man.
hell?
You're welcome for the rogue.
Thank you.
They say
We
get to
love
make his
Ilya.
nipples hard.
So yeah, it's kind of a strange sight for you though. You nail it. You hit it right in between the spine, and you feel that flame as it pushes out into its body. It doesn't even turn still. This thing is a bag of hit points.
I was afraid of that. Okay.
But you did hurt it enough, so it's gonna take its full round action.
DM question.
Yes.
So are we all choking on water, or is it just Sathaj?
Actually, yes, I need you to make a Constitution check as well. Thank you for reminding me.
Really?
Yeah. You want
Points to Michael.
Oh, that was pretty good though.
19.
Yeah, so as soon as you get closer to it, you feel that same sensation. The water, like it's trying to push its way down into your lungs, and you start holding your breath.
It just pisses you off, and you nail it for 30
No, and it
points of
hurts.
damage.
It is literally, it's like the water is trying to force its way down in. Now it's going to take its full round action and hit both of you.
Yay!
Please roll.
For Sathaj, that's going to be a 25 to hit.
Damn.
Jeez. We're in trouble, guys.
You guys have been killing all my mean encounters. This time I got mean.
So,
I knew this was gonna
So
happen.
that's going to be 10 points of damage.
okay, that's workable.
Ilya, you're up. That's going to be a 15 to hit.
No!
That was a really bad roll.
Boom.
Wow.
So yeah, you kind of freaked out, like look up at it like, what the hell, and watch as it slams this heavy fist right into the shoulder of Sathaj. You can almost hear the metal getting ready to creak underneath as he yells out in pain at the what sounds like maybe cracked.
Oh.
And it turns and swings a backhand across you. You just manage to duck out of the way in time, and it just swings wide and turns back between you two, just snarling. Water still just gurgling from its mouth. That is going to be Vander's turn.
Do it.
Oh, yeah. I'm gonna turn him boy.
Turn
Turn that boy on.
Okay,
Do you
I
wanna
have this
move?
on a cheat sheet now.
Do you want to move?
He spent all day at work instead of doing his job, making a special cheat sheet for all
I
of
didn't
our
have much
stuff.
to do at work today. So roll a d20 and add your charisma modifier.
18.
18. Let's see. I'll get that then.
This thing's got.
What's
a
your
lot
level?
of hit
5?
dice, though.
Yes.
Thank you, Jackie.
I can't see.
You're good. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
You're not going to see anything.
I close my eyes and pick it up.
Oh, don't do that.
Da-da-da-da-da.
No. Even with an 18, that is not enough to an
What
effectiveness.
the hell?
You do grab your
thing is
holy
a
symbol
crazy
when
high
you
hit die, it's
cast the
gotta-
light out that normally you would watch as it sears the flesh of the undead in front of you. The light almost seems to avoid this creature.
What the heck is this thing?
What the fuck is that?
It is. To give you some player knowledge of what might have just happened, because I know turning is complicated, that first check is to see how many hit dice you can affect.
Right.
Level 5, your roll would have given you +2. You could have affected 7 hit dice worth of undead. This thing has more than 7 hit dice.
Yeah.
Dear
This
God, this thing's a
crazy
monster.
amounts.
It
Yeah.
has way more hit dice than you're even thinking.
Great.
Okay.
I don't think turning's gonna work on this thing.
Can I?
Turning
Not unless
is
you're
your
gonna natural
action, so
20.
you can move and that's it.
Okay. I'm done.
You're done? Okay. Theo.
If turning doesn't work, punching should.
Alright, you're running up to hit it?
Yep.
Constitution check.
All right. Is it just straight Constitution or Fortitude?
It's Constitution, not Fortitude.
Damn, I'm not good at that.
Yeah.
That's only a 12.
12? Yeah, it's hard for you to even... You have to take that same moment of presence and just be like, oh my god, I'm drowned. Am I drowned? Hold your breath. Oh my god, like, freaking out. Hard. But you are okay.
All right, we're gonna try and we're gonna throw a stun at it.
You're gonna throw a shuriken?
A stun.
Oh, a
Stunning-
stun.
stunning
I
fists.
apologize. And that's a fortitude save it makes if you hit?
Yes.
Okay. So we'll see if you hit.
18.
18 does not hit.
Damn it.
Your fist, you kind of focus up, ready your energy, and as you strike, it's like punching a brick wall. You just bounce right off, and it gives a snarl and a gurgle.
I'm gonna put my dodge on it.
That's a good idea.
Excellent choice. Alara, you are up.
How close am I? Am I within 35 feet?
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hit it with a fireball. It's
I'm
worth it at this
gonna.
point.
I'm gonna
Remember that
cast.
fire?
Oh wait, what can I check with my Dungeoneer knowledge again?
Yeah, you can make one more Dungeoneering check.
Okay.
You
Does
can
that?
see this?
But does that take my turn, or is that like?
No, that's a free action to just be
Okay.
like, what is that?
Oh, come on.
So like 10.
Yeah, no, you've never seen this before. This is
Okay.
something strange and foreign to you.
So I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray. Do I have to see if I hit it?
Yes, so you would fire. Do you fire 1 or 2 Scorching Rays?
I think this is one.
Here, I'll read the.
One or more rays.
It's 1 or more, but there's a thing about how many.
Rays. You may
Per 2
fire
levels?
1 ray plus 1 additional ray for every 4 levels beyond 3rd.
No, so you need to hit level 7 before you can fire your second. So
So
just one
just
ray.
one ray.
And you make a melee touch attack. So just make a or a ranged touch attack rather. So just roll a d20, add your ranged attack modifier.
So there's 12. So,
Your ranged attack modifier is right here, next to ranged.
so it's 5. So it's
17.
a 17.
Does not hit.
Jeez.
It sees you sort of chanting and doing your incantation. As you fire your hand forward, it ducks out of the way with a heavy whoosh of air and the smell of wet, rotten decay that hits you. Its flesh creaks and bends with unnatural sounds, and the ray just flies over its head, burning against the wall behind it. Savage. I need another Constitution check.
Oh, okay.
You have to do this every round. now.
Every round?
Every round.
And I had my Constitution modifier.
Just your
yes?
con modifier, not your fort modifier.
Come on, baby. 15?
15 does succeed. You're still holding your breath and
Okay.
keeping that water at bay.
That's what the success is? Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, I attack.
Okay, roll your attack.
The success says you're not dead yet.
20?
Overall, yes, that does hit.
Yeah, okay. And I'm two-handing.
Okay.
12 points of damage.
12 points of damage.
Did you add Big Kitty?
That's everything.
That's
Okay.
everything. Okay. So yeah, you run your blade across its arm as it's kind
Turn it
of
off.
looking back and forth and just
Actually, I'm sorry,
roll up.
13. I apologize.
13? Okay,
13.
that's fine. It's just looking at everyone with malevolence, and you manage to cut across its arm. As it does, the bile-ridden gray flesh underneath cuts open.
Okay.
Still doing okay.
Still. That's alright,
Hell
that's
yeah.
damage.
Make a Constitution check.
That first.
Ooh.
9.
Ooh. We got a winner.
That doesn't sound like a winner.
Taylor may be on the couch tonight.
So that water suddenly forces its way down into your lungs. You see Vilya as she grabs her throat and collapses onto the ground, water seeming to bubble out of her mouth. And as it runs down her face doesn't get wet. The floor doesn't get wet. The water never gets away from her.
That is
You
so...
are
So I'm down.
unconscious and starting to drown.
How long do I have until I drown?
You don't know. You're drowning.
Bloody hell.
Do we know if it's magic?
It certainly doesn't seem to be natural.
I think he's made that abundantly obvious.
Yeah, Vilya's unconscious on the ground, water pouring out of her mouth.
I really don't want to die from water, guys.
You're.
None of us.
Nothing, you're unconscious.
Yeah.
So it's gonna take its full round action and swing at both of you now. She didn't have to worry
This
about
is terrible.
her. Savage, that is a 17.
Nope.
Alright, Theo. That is a 22.
Yes.
Okay. Let me grab my D8. That's 9 points of damage.
Why do I always get somehow unconscious?
And its healing kicks in.
You do have to wonder about that.
It's not always you. It's usually me.
Vander, you're up.
We all take our turn, I think.
Do something.
I'm trying to. I'm guessing healing her's not gonna do anything.
Quick, someone pull out the anti-drowning magic.
Yeah, right? That's what I'm like. I don't know what to do. I guess a spiritual weapon. I don't.
Spiritual weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. You cast spiritual weapon.
I just want to kill this thing now.
That would be helpful.
It's a good choice.
Alright, you cast spiritual weapon, and as you can't... You doing longsword still?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Okay. The longsword of Kromrathian appears in the air and seems to almost, as though it were being held, stance up and get ready to strike. That's your turn.
Yep.
Theo, roll your Constitution check.
Oh, God damn it.
Okay, we can't all be down.
Nope.
in
Oh
the back.
gosh.
Oh,
That's
we
a
could all
4. Oh no.
Theo, you're so freaked out by Villia falling down and getting hit by this, as it hits you in the chest,
all the
you
damage
gasp, and the water makes its way in.
Wait.
And
Go ahead.
Theo falls unconscious.
You do
starting
realize
to
we are
drown.
3 bad Constitution checks from a party from a
TPK?
TPK.
So you're unconscious if you want to knock yourself over.
I did.
What?
Okay, cool.
He's gone.
Alara, you're
I'm
up.
down.
You literally, you do always go down.
Maybe acid arrow.
Well, I have Dispel Magic, so I can probably get one of them. I can probably save one of them, but I... Well, this sucks. This is like Bethesda. It's like, who do you... Oh, fuck. I cast Dispel Magic on Villia.
Okay, let me just read this stuff for Dispel Magic quick.
Thank you. I've been down longer.
Standard
Just-
action.
It's-
It's
stay down here,
over.
it's
It's over
You can
100
put it
feet.
in a 20-foot radius.
We're within 20
Oh,
feet
cool.
of each other.
Yeah.
Can
There
I
you
get
go.
both of them? And Sathaj? Does that get everybody?
Yeah. You can...
Because Vander doesn't need it, and neither do you.
But it would keep them from having to do the Constitution rolls until the next time they get hit. Unless that's just a
let
proximity thing.
Hang on.
If it just gets me and Theo up, I think that's the important part.
If it just keeps you from dying, yes. It's intense.
Boy, there's a lot of subtext with Dispel Magic.
It is.
I'm gonna say do it in the area, and I'm trying to come up
Do you
with
want
a
to see
DC.
how long?
It's usually
how big-
based-
Well, it
No,
says
20-foot
100
radius,
feet.
she'll get all of you.
Okay.
That's not my concern.
It used to be based on
I'm
versus
trying
who has the higher level.
Typically, but it's a
This is
magical
special.
effect, but it's not a spell, which is usually what I would base it off of. I'm gonna say go ahead and make a spellcraft check, and I'm just gonna base it off that.
Oh wow. Good luck.
And the DC is not crazy high, I will say, because it's not actively trying to persist.
You can do this.
Oh.
Okay, maybe.
I think you have a really good spellcraft, though.
She does.
8.
So, 21.
21.
Oh my god.
The DC was 20.
He said it's not a crazy DC.
20 for what it is?
For a wizard, that's not. That's
For a
not
wizard one, that's not bad too.
Okay, so
For a powerful magical aura. Okay, none of you are actively drowning. You are still unconscious with however many hit points you had.
Oh my god.
wait,
Just
how
a
many?
28.
You didn't take any damage, but that's what I mean. Is usually going unconscious means falling to 0. Actually,
Hold on.
hang on. Let me double check.
Oh, God.
This thing has a lot of rules.
I was gonna say if my hit points went down, I need to know that.
Say, please don't tell me, like, oh, yeah, you're both lying on the ground with 0 hit points now. So...
Well, he said when unconscious. We didn't specify.
Yeah, you're laying on the ground with 0 hit points. You're not dying anymore.
But you're
damn it.
unconscious.
You're at 0 unconscious.
Can I,
It's ridiculous.
if I run up and give Theo a healing potion, am I in touch range?
You can't. I mean, unless you also have to
You
pour it
used
down.
your standard action. I'm gonna say you can get up to him, and you've dispelled the magical effect, but you're not gonna be able to feed the potion in your same round.
All right, I'll wait.
Siddhaj. You suddenly feel that effect. It doesn't. Water doesn't come out. It just seems to vanish from inside of you.
Okay, so I
As she
can
casts.
talk.
Yeah.
Ridata!
Theo is unconscious beside you, and it's looking angrily confused as none of you seem to be gurgling water.
This one is going to kill this stupid undead creature.
Luck with that.
I hope. Alright, that's a 20.
That'll hit.
$11 points of damage.
I wish I had your bonuses.
So yeah, the same thing. You're trying to cut through this thing, but the flesh is, excuse me, thick and soggy and heavy. Don't.
Soggy.
Vilya,
Vilya is unconscious.
you can roll D percentile to see if you wake up.
All right.
Please.
How does that work?
Roll 2d10. Your 2d10 that have the double numbers on them.
Yeah, the one will have the single number and the other
Yeah.
one will have the 2.
And I'll tell you. High or low?
Low. I
Low?
don't
Doesn't
know.
matter. You failed either way.
Okay.
Bollocks.
You're still unconscious. There's only a 10% chance. It's its turn!
Great.
It's gonna swing at you both times.
Of course. What?
They're
I
on
may
the
be-
ground.
Everyone else
I
is
may need help.
down. God damn it.
That's a 22,
Yeah, that hits.
which is 12
I'm going
damage.
so crazy
Okay,
right
that's
now.
alright.
And the second hit is
Definitely
a
gonna
14.
Okay.
Nope. I'm down to 13 HP.
Okay.
I need help.
You're at 0. Well, you're a fighter, though. I know.
No, did you?
Hey, kitty!
Okay, I'm going to cast. Where's the ones I had?
Here's a touch spell.
Well, okay. Cure moderate wounds, I guess, on Big Kitty back here.
Okay, and you can free action swing still.
Wait, do we skip my
Okay.
turn?
So do your... What?
Do we skip my turn?
No, you're last.
Yeah, you're last. I'm before you.
Oh.
Yeah, your
okay.
turn's coming
Thought
up.
you were before me. Sorry.
No, you're good. They don't
Flee.
go out.
That's
He sprayed his healing love onto you. I told you gonna scare the shit out of him.
that is new.
We're gonna talk about
I told you! I said this would happen. I was like, they're gonna piss themselves and then they're gonna hit you.
I think I reacted pretty well.
You
I was
still
like,
were
what
like,
the hell's happening?
there's only one reaction to suddenly being silly straight. It's fear. It's biological fear. It's fear. You're being wrapped up by a spider. As far as your monkey brain knows.
Oh my god.
That was beautiful.
I was just like,
was
you know what's
just-
gonna happen? I'm just like, as I picked
Never
it up.
mind.
I did not see that coming.
All right. So how much do you heal
Yeah.
for?
2d8 plus 5, I think, is moderate 3. I will check.
It is 2d8s.
You did moderate?
He did mine.
Yeah, I
did
did moderate.
Yeah, 2d8 plus 5.
Wait, yeah, 13.
13.
Counting
Cool.
gloves.
You regain
Yeah, I was
13
like,
health
what was I
points.
doing again?
And would you like to swing with your free action?
Oh, of course, yeah.
Okay.
Aw.
So that's d20 plus your... No, don't worry about it.
4?
4.
No, wait. What's your?
Do you add 15?
No!
Okay, then don't worry about it. Theo,
I'm gonna try and wake up.
roll D percentile. High or low, what do you want?
Low. 29.
Nope.
Oh my god.
It's only a 10% chance. Alera.
Oh my god. Can I throw a health potion?
That is not how health potions work. I said that at the beginning.
Oh god.
Run
You
up to
cannot
Theo and...
smash a health potion on someone.
Can't you
and
go
get
up to
its
Theo
effects.
and make him drink it?
Yeah, you can use that as your full round action.
Okay, so I give. I pour the.
Which one are you using?
Which one do I have?
You have a couple.
Yeah, you do.
Because you guys meant to give some to Satoshi.
Oh god, I do have that. Damn it, I have that.
No one remembers.
Thank
I'm
you.
just gonna like look over and be like, we have health potions now?
Yeah, I bought you a health potion for you. You're welcome, love you.
Thwack. Thwack as he's getting gosh. Oh, I forgot to give you that potion.
Thanks, guys.
So yeah, which one are you using?
I'm stupid.
I'm trying
you
to
what
find
they
out.
were.
I know.
It's been 3 weeks.
I know,
It's
my
evil.
brain is
I have
reasonable.
them. I have them. I
Yeah.
have
I was
it. I
sleeping.
have it. It was one of the small ones.
Those were.
I'm glad you were the first one to do it.
It was a what?
Oh, I believe those
It's
were
all good,
1d8
man.
plus 3.
It was 1d8 plus
I would've
4.
done
You
it
had a
myself,
basic healing.
actually.
Okay, plus 4. There you go.
I was like, ooh, silly
It's
string. I
1d8
can
plus
see
4.
people.
No, that's a D10. This is
Stop
a
shaking the table.
Okay.
Making the computer go nuts.
1d8, and then it's
Plus
plus
4.
Plus 4.
So 8.
You have 8 hit points.
Yay.
And are awake suddenly as you feel that warm, almost spiced flavor of health potion. You look up, and that giant undead thing is still in front of you.
Where? There's
Sitage.
This one's going to kill it.
Turn. Okay. You may certainly try.
Well, it's what he does.
What the fuck is a grapefruit? Oh, that's what I wanted to give you.
Natural 19. That's a threat.
It's
Right.
about time.
So go ahead and roll double damage.
Yes.
Big kitty double
I believe
damage.
that's 2d10 right now, right?
Yeah. Did you want me to roll the 1 dice and then double it, or do 2 separate
I
dice?
believe we'd all agreed that we were doing it as you roll 2 dice.
Okay,
Here.
that's fine.
No,
I
I
have
one.
one. I have
1 die and double it.
one. And each
So I gave
one.
you guys that choice.
And then does each one get +7 or just +7 overall?
Plus 7 overall. Your modifiers don't double.
Okay, that's gonna be.
That's
I can't do
12.
math. Well, so
12.
19 points of damage.
19 points of damage. Yeah, you managed to actually stab into it this time. And it gives a...
Wait, isn't Theo back up?
No, he hasn't
rebuke
stood back
you.
up yet.
He's
just awake.
conscious and he has hit points.
He's conscious and prone.
Okay.
Julia, would you like to roll 2d10
Oh,
and
right
pick
here,
high
I
or
didn't
low?
label them.
Yeah, why not?
High or low?
Low.
I have
No,
2 now.
high.
High.
Good luck.
Bold strategy.
91.
That is good enough.
Yes!
You become stable with 1 hit point.
I'll take it.
Do it, girl. Backstab that thing.
Wait, can I get another
that's
action?
at the start of your turn.
Okay,
So you can stand up. You will provoke an
no,
attack of
I'm going to
opportunity.
grab my crossbow and shoot it from down here.
You take disadvantage.
That's fine.
Okay, but you
Just like-
get advantage for flanking?
Yeah.
No.
Should I just
You're
do...
on the floor. The advantage for flanking is because you would threaten it. You're on the floor.
Okay, so just
Disadvantage.
10, or 8, I'm sorry. 8
8
plus 7.
Okay.
No.
Oh, here. Right
Damn.
there it was. I was panicked. Right here.
I tried.
Let's roll a quick check, see if it noticed
Oh,
that. It
stand up.
didn't. It is going to swing at you twice.
That me.
Uh-huh.
Great.
You're still the only one technically threatening it.
No, we're both still on the ground.
Yeah,
Oh,
we're both
okay.
still...
My
Yeah,
bad.
they're both prone.
Okay. All right. I may be dead.
Believe in the
Did
power
you
of you.
did you roll 20?
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's a 1 and a 2. So 11 points of damage.
Okay, that's
You could have
workable.
done much worse.
That could have been a lot worse.
And then its second hit. It's not a crit, but I just want to point out.
Oh, it's 19.
So 27?
Oh, it's 19.
Yeah, that hits.
Sorry. Oh, that's 10 more points of damage.
I'm down to 5.
Good thing I hit Hilja. Do I need to get ready for a second
I
one?
believe that you will.
As you guys are fighting this, you notice some of the smaller wounds, like the ones you'd cut on its arms, are starting to close.
Oh, bloody
shit.
hell.
Do we need
Wait a
to
minute.
retreat?
Hit it with fire.
Okay. I don't have Fifi, but
You
alright.
can certainly try.
Okay. Oh, wait. Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
It's your turn.
I have a question.
Uh-huh.
Can I run up to Villia, steal her alchemy potion?
What about what?
Alchemist fire.
Oh, Alchemist Fire?
Not without
boy,
provoking an
not
attack
in
of
one-
opportunity.
Not in one round.
Okay.
That'd be your full round action to get there and even attempt to find it in her bags without her helping you.
You can yell that at her, though.
I have some acid.
I mean, drop acid if you feel like it then.
I don't think it's that kind of ass.
Drop acid on it. That's what I said.
We don't know till we try.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Sure.
Can I throw it at it? I don't want to
Oh,
like
so
walk
sorry.
up to it and be like,
Well, you
"Splash."
still have your sword.
You still have the sword.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Well,
I don't know what they're saying.
use
can't
the
figure it out.
sword. I
You use your
guess.
spiritual weapon?
I guess.
Okay, you can. That's your free action to do that.
Okay.
You still have your whole turn then.
Ooh. Oh wait, I don't add it. Wait, what do I add?
You add your wisdom bonus and your melee bonus. Please don't do that.
25.
That'll hit.
Hoopla! What's...
So you roll a
Yeah,
d8,
no
and
damage.
that's it.
I don't give a shit. At least I'm hitting it. That's a 4.
That's awful.
Damage is damage.
Damage is damage.
Okay, now that I'm behind Sasaj still, I guess I'm gonna do moderate wounds again.
I'm like prepared for it.
I'm waiting for it.
Hit him with it.
It's a disturbing image.
Are you ready for
I
my
hope
healing?
he's shaking the bottle.
Wait!
Now you know how that poor troll felt.
Oh my god.
Oh, so
This is
good.
beautiful.
Go ahead and roll your 2d8 plus 5.
Plus 5, you said?
Yeah.
16.
16 points.
That works for me.
Theo, you stand up and take an attack of opportunity.
I know.
You can
Stand up and punch it.
I believe you.
Oh.
It's gonna stand and get
Can
laid
I-
right back down.
Can I pull Theo away? Is that a thing? I'm probably
you
not
can make a
strong
strength
enough.
check on your turn.
Oh.
Yeah, it's not your turn, unfortunately.
That's not gonna work.
Stop it.
It might not
Stop
be you.
This is like a boss.
It is a boss.
I don't want to like give
We
it
walked
the
into one
satisfaction,
room.
though.
I
Yeah.
gave you guys the option: easy path or hard path.
That is not an easy.
Drowning?
No.
Drowning
This
or
was not the
drowning?
Easy path.
Yeah.
No, this is not an easy
That
path.
is the easy path.
No, it's not.
That's not the easy.
I
path.
have a spell for that. Not that I have it equipped, but we could
guess we
go
can-
back to the. Although he doesn't want us to wait.
Now that we know the.
I'm looking
how
at
long we can
the. I'm
hold our
currently
breath.
looking at the rules for tripping.
Have fun,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah.
Melee combat, they must have spent about 2 years trying to figure that out because there is about 14 different rules for each one.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like I need popcorn.
I can check with you if you'd like.
Now it
As
says
chest pain
popcorn.
over this fight.
it says that it
Stressed
gets
out.
to make an attack of opportunity as normal for unarmed attacks, but my unarmed attacks normally don't make those.
I'm sorry, what?
It says this provokes an attack of opportunity from your target as normal for melee attacks.
Yes, you are still making a melee attack. So even if you try to make a trip, you will still...
Okay. I was gonna say, but my unarmed attacks don't usually do that, so we're okay. I still will. If I hit
Yeah,
him,
hang on, let me... I have the rules for this here, hang on.
Are you anxious eating?
I am. I need popcorn or something. I'm just like.
Do you want a beer?
No!
Lemon water.
This one...
What is a lemon?
What's a lemon?
I am gonna
What's
do
a
that.
lemon,
Then.
love?
I'll do it from the floor, so that'll be
Sorry, love,
disadvantage,
what's
right?
11?
yes.
I need it. I need to hit
that
him
coffee.
before anything else works. So.
Yeah.
Well, that one would have hit, but it doesn't matter. So.
You don't hit?
What was it, like a 16?
No.
Mm-mm.
No. Does tripping count as a standard melee or as a melee touch? Does it say?
Melee touch.
Melee touch. Let me just double check something because that might be enough.
I want to put this thing on the ground with me.
Oh no, I have this written down.
Then I'm gonna grapple it.
It'll be awesome.
And then I'm gonna grapple it.
He
At least
says-
she's doing something other than punching.
Yeah, that's good enough.
Yes. All right, cool. Now I just gotta hit it. Now I just gotta get a really good roll here.
Good grace.
All right, so my attack succeeded. I make a strength check opposed by the
You
enemies.
could also make this stunning.
Hmm?
You can make this a stun. Because it is a melee attack. You can apply your stun as
Oh
well.
shit! If you want to play by those rules, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck, fortitude, bitch.
Alright, fortitude save. That's an 8.
Boom! Stunned.
Stunned. I have the official rules for this now because I have them all written down.
Praise the moons. Vander, we might survive.
Slim chance.
Can't take any actions and has a -2 to AC for the next round.
Boom. Can we, since it's stunned, can we just say I'll automatically get the trip on it too?
No.
she do?
Damn.
Did
I'm
she
still
do
gonna
something?
roll to
He
try and
stunned
trip
it.
it though.
Yeah. But you still hit the nerve that like casts. Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. He's undead. He's immune to stun.
Shit! Never mind.
We might have a chance, bro! Never mind!
I still might be tripping him here.
damage.
This one was mistaken.
That was really good. That is.
We're all going to die.
That is 20.
And you two make an
20.
opposed check.
Either strength or dex, whichever's higher.
Strength.
Damn it, you're the one that's sworn to kill this. You're like, I am sworn. And we're like, okay. Fine.
If you need help, I can help you.
Listen to the
That's a
women.
10 overall.
Got the can of healing.
Villia just wanted to
Plus
sneak
7,
around
and he
it.
still fucking fails.
On the
So he is
ground.
prone.
Yes.
Oh, I did it. Oh, cool.
Yay!
So since you see Theo going on the ground to doing this. Swing his leg around with a focused strike.
Can I use my action? Can I move action to stand up then without an attack of
you can.
opportunity?
Cool.
So I do a like.
The trip doesn't deal any damage, does it?
No, it doesn't.
No, I didn't think so.
So I
Any
do like a break dancer, like fucking
the
helicopter
kick up.
legs.
Oh,
okay.
helicopter legs.
Helicopter legs, just knock
Helicopter
him down
kick
and
up.
then kick up.
Okay,
himself.
cool. So yeah, Theo does some sick dance moves.
To our
Booyah.
sick battle music.
Alara.
Prestige class break
Okay.
dancer.
So I'm gonna cast Scorching Ray again.
All right, make another melee touch attack or ranged touch attack with advantage.
Shoot for the butthole.
It's on the ground, prone.
Cook his butthole
Minus
inside
2
out.
AC.
We'll
No,
see.
it does stunned.
No.
Do
that
it.
was part of
Damn it!
it. You get advantage.
You get
So-
advantage.
Roll
So I
again.
gotta roll again?
Mm-hmm.
That was a little bit better.
Use a different die, for the love of God.
Here, this
It's a ranged touch attack, so
You want to use the fuck
There's
one?
so-
So
chance.
She
it's
says,
13.
that's actually good enough.
Okay.
Yes!
Praise Jesus.
We just need to keep making touch attacks against
How
this
many
thing.
dice do I need? Think
Yeah,
I need
pick
all.
That is not coming down.
Where the hell is it? Oh, it's on the goddamn garage door opener.
What's going on?
Look, right under the light. On the garage thing.
It's in
Towards the
it.
front with the
This
light
thing.
there. There's some
4d6.
pink spray on there.
No.
It's bleeding a little too
It
hard.
got healed.
Oh, it's in it.
You guys
Wow, there really is. Look at that.
Please don't break my stuff.
15.
silly string
15.
spray.
And then do I add anything to that, or that's just
was
it?
that just your dice roll? No, you only had 15. So yeah. As it
That's
falls,
good.
Stop shooting your little
blast it with
thing.
fire.
I can't help bleeding everywhere.
The smell that wet flesh gives off, that it's been decaying and now it's burning,
You're welcome.
is absolutely acrid and putrid and just a terrible thing.
We should have hit this thing with holy water, maybe. I don't know.
You have holy
It's
water?
I have holy water. I can make holy water.
You can make
Holy
holy water.
water.
There's a big pool right there.
You should have made the pool holy.
Oh, you know
Holy
what? I really
mama.
didn't think about that one. I don't know.
no,
I think
it's your
I
turn.
would
It's your
bless
turn.
it.
Well, you're close.
It would have jumped
We'll
out.
roll it into there.
We'll push it somewhere else.
Oh, I guess it's my
It's
turn.
your turn.
can you bless the water?
Is it possible to do a coup de grace?
It is not helpless. It is just
Dang
prone.
it. But I
not
attack with
helpless.
advantage.
Right.
Yeah, you attack with advantage.
This one's going to kill it, he hopes.
This one keeps saying that.
Fucking smite it.
He laughed. He's not happening.
All
Hope
right.
this kills it.
Plus...
Hope this kills it. Hope this kills it.
With advantage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Definitely 1,000
Yeah.
cuts.
Yeah, that's over 20.
Yep. You just barely hit.
7... 8 points of damage.
Another paper cut.
All right, gonna do secondary sync here. Quiet, please. Quiet. All right. If you're confused as to what I'm doing there, the clap and the video of me clapping, I can sync up
I
them.
think we
Oh,
got it.
good.
Yes.
Where did the string cheese
I
come
threw it at you.
That was what he threw.
That was the
can't eat this.
projectile.
Oh, that's right. I'll take that.
I can eat it.
Anyway.
Oh my gosh. So I go get my bolt out of the course.
Okay, let me get us back in quick. Reintroduce us. All right, everyone, we are back from our break, and we're gonna jump back in right where we left off. This one's still unconscious.
That's rude.
And what are you guys doing?
I'm
How
getting
bad is
my
it?
bolts back. It's gross.
Who is in the worst shape?
Villia.
Billy is unconscious.
Okay.
I'm unconscious.
It's okay.
She's on the
Can you
ground.
roll, actually, because they're taking time to do this, can you roll 2d10? High or low?
Hi. Nope.
At least you're not rolling death saves.
Yeah, right. Heal light wounds on Villia.
Cure light wounds. Okay, that's 1d8 plus 5.
It is.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
Ah.
Years.
Okay, that's 8 points to you.
Huh? 8?
8.
I'll take it.
Well, it's
Actually, and no. I lied.
And I'm going to lay hands on myself.
how many points?
All 5.
All 5. Okay.
Sounds sturdy.
He's gonna lay
Lay
himself.
hands
Don't start with this one. Then
don't want
so let me make sure about that.
I'm sad I couldn't turn on that dead person.
Oh no, wait. I'm sorry. It's charisma
You back up.
times 11.
I'm back up.
Do you
yeah.
stand back
Oh,
up?
so
Actually,
Yes,
that's
I'm
10.
back
So
up.
I will do
I was
all
gonna say,
10.
I'm over here.
When I think about you, I lay hands on myself.
Can we see the rest of the room?
Yes. So there's not much else in this room actually.
Wow,
that
you
I
was
would
just
about
assume
it.
not.
Well, you know, just the thing that mostly kills.
Wait, wait, careful.
So yeah, you can
Giant
boss
evil
around
puddle
there.
in the center.
There we go.
Yeah, giant blackish water in the center.
This one assumes that they probably did not go this way.
No.
Satosh still big.
No.
Yes, how long is the
If
duration
only.
of the large person?
I think it's
Our
per
job would be,
level.
have been much, much easier.
So you know what just occurred to me now that I'm awake and the thing is dead?
That this might be.
Why
one of
are
the
we
themes I'll put
doing
down
this? Other than because your god is involved.
My god, his god he channels to. This is my town and my king. I need to give some respect back from what I did.
He's a dick. I don't even understand why you want to give respect
He is
back
my
from him.
king. Yeah, I took him off. They hurt.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand, but okay.
That's
Are we
because
getting
you're
any
not
compensation?
good. I'm good. Okay,
like
you don't
one
care about other
I'm not
people.
evil.
I
I care.
Per level, so
I
5 minutes.
care about my
However many
people.
rounds that is.
I can only assume that once
We
we're
went through
finished,
pretty many
the
rounds,
city
though.
will owe us something.
They owe us a lot.
Yeah,
We almost just died within 5 minutes of this journey.
That's
Okay.
this
So
isn't really
Satosh
a
is still
big
big, so I think we should move if we're gonna move.
It's a good idea.
You guys can extend that time by staying in initiative.
No, I'm good.
Okay.
Stay in initiative.
What do you mean stay in initiative?
I don't understand
You
what that
would
means.
continue to move as rounds
Oh no.
and
We'll just
extend
move.
the time. All right.
Move
As you
us.
see ahead, this chamber was seemingly, as far as you've seen so far, the only one that was not lit by ever-burning torches down here. We could. Thank you. Oh. Nice save.
Thank you.
Good reflex save.
Yeah, good one.
Big kitty.
The path diverges in front of you.
Of course it
Oh,
does.
I'm gonna take the one less traveled by.
All right, Robert Frost. You can't tell which one that is because it's ancient down here. They both have traveled by.
Actually, that poem is about both paths being the same, but
Yeah,
we'll
I
just
know.
not talk about that.
Robert
Well,
Frost stole
we went
right
to the
at
left
night over
last time. I feel like we should go to the right this time.
Are you heading down the right path?
I don't know.
Are we gonna leave the giant evil puddle behind us unscathed?
Yes.
Well, the puddle
Don't
isn't evil.
touch it.
Actually, it is.
The pool itself is evil.
The water was evil.
It's unholy
I
water.
have an idea. Wait, we can't really see anything. Heads or tails?
Tails.
Tails will be to the left, heads will be to the right. 5 to 8.
Do you need a gold
Yeah,
to
sure.
flip? There you go.
Which one's his heads?
The one with the stag head on it.
A gold?
Good luck.
It is tails. We're going to the left.
Okay. You guys go down to the left path.
And there's a white dragon.
Fucking say that. Can I move it? Or you want to move it? Okay.
Whee!
Oh, sorry.
There. So there are steps leading down as you continue. You can feel free to move yourselves further in if you'd like. There's a long hallway in front of you. There's no torches down here again.
All right,
There was
then
one at the crossroads.
I have the ever-burning torch.
Okay.
And this one will try to use a dark vision to look at.
Are
Okay.
catacombs known for traps and stuff?
You don't know.
That's
That'd be
kind
her
of-
dungeoneering roll to figure
That's
that out.
kind of what I was thinking. We should might want to check for traps.
18.
18. It's possible.
There could be traps down here.
Do you want to check for traps?
I'll check for traps. That's a
Yeah,
search, right?
They're not as common, but it's kind of like to deter grave robbers, that kind of thing.
Ooh.
26
26.
for the long hallway.
You'd be able to see the wall at the end. No.
No traps.
No trap. There's a wall, right? That black line is the wall.
That's a wall. Okay.
Appears to be untrapped.
All right, guys. I don't
So
see any
this is a-
traps. I think we're okay.
Okay.
We'll proceed.
But there's a.
Does anyone notice that there's a dead end at the end of this hallway?
It is quite strange.
Can I do an architecture roll?
Yes, you may.
You have a lot of knowledge.
She's a wizard.
She's a wizard.
You're a
She's
wizard.
not dumb.
15.
15. It's definitely weird to put stairs before a dead end.
So I'm thinking this is perhaps a hidden door of some kind
All right.
down here.
I wanna look for the hidden door.
Okay, make a spot
Search.
spot check.
Spot check.
Or no, that is...
It's search, isn't it?
No, trap is your search. Secret doors are spot, I
Okay.
believe.
Spot.
I'm sure I'll get people in the comments telling me how everything I've done has been incorrect, but...
Don't worry about it.
21.
House rules.
21? Yeah, there is definitely some passage here that you can't quite see. You only notice due to some disturbed dust at the bottom of the door.
All right. Whereabouts? Right, like right here? Is that where
No,
there's
at the end of the... It's
Oh, it's at the
It's in
end.
the wall.
Oh, it's in the wall. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess I'm not Big Kitty anymore.
No, you have shrunk.
Ah, it's a
Okay, so I'm gonna start like
He has it.
tapping on the wall
Okay.
to see if I can find anything.
Yeah,
stones.
you sort of tap around, and as you do, one of them makes a strange sound, and it actually pulls off, and there's a lock underneath.
All right, I'm gonna try to pick the lock.
Make an open lock check.
I know.
You can do it.
Believe in me. I like that.
What'd you get?
26.
26? Yeah, it's a pretty old and complex lock, and it takes you the better part of a couple minutes, but you do manage to work the tools around.
Got it.
Can I get everyone to roll a listen check as she opens this door?
Me too. Fuck.
I'm
Oh.
Give me a second. Real fuck. Ooh, I didn't do well either. Don't worry.
Ooh!
Okay, at least somebody.
I'm really disappointed neither of you have had to look down at your die and say fuck yet.
I know.
12.
I overrolled it.
21.
22.
13.
13.
You two hear voices ahead.
Evaluate.
Here's a tool. There are voices ahead.
Hushed, terse whispers, more specifically.
Can you tell what language they're speaking?
They're speaking in common. You can't make out specific words, though. It's definitely not one of the other languages.
They're
so.
speaking in common, but he's not sure what they're saying.
Philia, can you sneak up ahead and see if maybe you can see them without them seeing you?
Yeah. Okay, so wait. So where the lock is,
Yes, you've opened the door and you can see a little bit.
I can
further
see a
in.
little bit. Okay, so I'm
Doesn't go
going.
very far in because there's just a ladder in front of
Oh
you.
god, we all fell and died.
I'm going-
You are inside the walls and suffocating.
Yeah.
It's like Minecraft.
Okay, so I'm going to open the door just enough for me to slip in,
Okay.
and then kind of crouch down and listen. So
Okay,
move
at the
silently.
bottom
and
of the ladder.
yes.
Okay. Roll your
Well, not at the bottom. It's still in the
Where's that?
shadows. I don't want to be like in the light of the ladder.
No. It's there's like a hatch at the top of the
Oh,
ladder.
okay. Then yes, I'm gonna
I
crouch the
apologize.
bottom.
Where's
of
the
the
Yeah,
torch?
it's insane kind of
Ever-burning
iron make
torch.
as the
We
ladder you
don't have it,
descended.
right?
There's a wooden hatch
She has it.
But it's not like out
on
and
the top
burning.
with a handle to pull. And
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the bottom of the ladder
Is the
and
torch
listen.
away? The ever burning
Make it-
torch?
Yes, I put it away.
Okay.
Good save.
Oh, no.
Did you
were
not
bad,
want-
you
Remember
use
what
the
you
other
wanted her to
die.
say?
Yeah, but
Too
it
bad
wasn't
you
that
didn't use
die.
that
Does it say
die.
buck?
No, it
No.
doesn't, because it was the other die. I don't hear anything.
Climbing!
Climbing.
21. It's our Achilles heel.
I didn't climb though. I just listened, and apparently I'm not very good at that either.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't hear these words.
Well, at least you didn't fall.
They still have to roll for it, so we'll just.
Maybe they can crit fail too.
You're awful.
No.
That's a lot.
That was
of
a
dice.
lot
That's
of
lot
dice to crit fail.
They all did okay-ish. You hear the whispers stop suddenly. Would you like to try to make a move silently to get back out?
No, I'm gonna make a move silently to pull my crossbow out and direct it up at the hatch.
Okay. First thing you just see if you can find that, because that's hidden from the top.
God damn it.
Oh my god, are you serious? The highest rolls in
17.
Doesn't matter because they didn't find that. Fuck.
Wait, they didn't find that?
It's
So
hidden
they
from the
don't
top.
know we're underneath
You
them.
hear footsteps
We
creak
could
directly over the hatch as though they've stepped on it, but they don't.
Okay, I signal back to the door to come ahead.
Okay, you can fit one person in that room with the ladder at a time.
Okay.
So you're essentially standing
you
in the
want?
at the end of a hallway going,
No, okay.
And
so
we're like right in front of
yeah, you're like right behind her, like,
Who else has a good move silently that could potentially?
not Vander.
I stumbled
And the big cat's a little conspicuous. Thea, why don't you come with me?
Yeah,
I hear
that's
this people
probably
stop
the
talking
best.
and you just hear this.
How's yours, Elara?
Shut up.
Move silently.
yeah, you've been in your home city. It's
Oh. Is that right?
My move silently.
It says 17.
plus 17.
Is that right?
That's
For
not
moves
right.
silently?
Look at this.
Unless you put a hell of a lot of points in that.
No,
She is a
It
drow.
says 3 and 4. I don't know. Look at that.
It's probably 7.
yeah, that's supposed to be a 7.
Did you write that one in?
I
It
did
says
not.
3 and 4.
I crossed my 7s, so I know I didn't.
That one wasn't. Okay, that's me. Okay, so I have a 7
I
on
do
move
engineer
silently.
7s.
Okay, wait, Theo, what did you have?
I had a 16.
I was
Alright,
an
why don't
engineer
you come
zeros.
with me? They don't know that we're here. They can't. They stepped on the hatch. I'm assuming that they don't know
Make
it's there.
another. I'm sorry. No, they just get listen checks.
Then there's a back
Just to
in
make things interesting.
It's not making things interesting.
So wait, who's up with? Did you take Theo?
Theo's coming with me. So Theo and I are in a very small room.
So yeah, 2 of them do stop, and seem you hear the footsteps stop near the hatch, and they're gonna get to re-roll their search check because they heard something weird.
I still have my crossbow out. Just want to say that.
Good for you.
Oh wait, I have with Loth. I have more with. Oh no, that's different.
Make a
that's
listen check.
Thunk.
It's like a PK.
I'm up there too. Did you want me to do
D-
that as well?
23.
DMK.
23.
23. Yeah, you hear as they go. And some shuffling of feet.
Alright, I'm going
It's like we got
to.
a Mexican standoff, boys.
I'm going to crawl a couple rungs up the ladder
I'm still at
and
2 now.
position. I'm going to crawl a couple rungs up the ladder and
Just
position my crossbow.
Make a move silently, check. Oh, it's right by the mic.
I don't know what noise. Wait. Don't talk for a second.
What?
23.
23.
Hold on, wait.
Muting us?
Should we put it in the bowl?
Oh, nope, we're good. It's unmuted.
Nipples for smoothies.
Alright, 23.
23. Okay. One more round we go here. It's essentially a skill contest at this point.
That's a lot of dice. They get a lot more dice for
Okey-dokes, can you
theirs.
roll a sense motive check? I'm giving you one chance here.
No, I think it's just a lot of people.
12.
12. The hatch is suddenly thrown open,
Oh no.
and
And what they see is my crossbow at their faces.
Yes, but they are getting. You did not. I guess we'll just go straight into initiative then. But you didn't see that coming. So I'm going to say you specifically will get disadvantage on this initiative check because you thought you were being stealthy enough. They critted on their list and they heard her coming up the ladder.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Never mind.
No, trust me. I wouldn't do it if I didn't mean it. And with that, we'll roll initiative.
I'm still at 2 hit points.
And get some music.
We're also in
sorry.
a long hallway, so I don't feel like it's going to be a little bit different. Because
But the only people they see right now, they only see me.
They only
right?
see you and Theo. Were you right behind her still?
I was, yeah.
Yeah, so they'll see.
I was at the bottom of the ladder.
You always try to close the door. Close the door.
The door like opens to them. I keep closing that, not from here.
Alright, let me roll some initiative scores here.
This is going to be an interesting fight.
Oh,
How's
yeah.
this going to work?
Not very well.
Not very well.
I feel like he's
Okey
just rolling
dokes.
3 more die than he has to every time. Just to
You might
scare
have.
us.
I'm gonna give you guys the benefit.
Okay. 25 to 20. Okay, they have one. 15 to 20.
15.
15.
Oh wait, I have 19.
19.
Sorry,
Oh, you're good,
I
sorry.
fingered them all first.
I got a little baby joke.
We're all stress eating at this point.
Yeah, we are.
Good, I think.
I'll bring a popcorn next time.
Quiet popcorn.
Alright, and then I'm just going to say this. Do you have a score higher than 7?
Yes.
Both of you?
I have a 7.
Okay, so you are. Yeah, let's do. What'd you get? Natural 1?
A 5.
A 5 overall?
Wait, what do I add to it? Oh, I got
Yes.
a 9! I got a 9. I'm sorry.
I
always forget.
Here's your card slap.
I always forget, I'm sorry.
What did you get, Brock?
I got a 10.
10. Okay, so you're before her. He's last, and then if you'll excuse me, I need to get out. The last enemy.
Just like giant.
He doesn't get
thing
snorted
comes
with
down.
you.
How was I going to fit down here?
You were fighting a colossal golem.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
character sheet.
Any size one. Of course they do. Do you want to take like a handful of those so I can move the bag? There you go.
Your character, the enemies.
Okay, got it. We Gucci now, sorry.
So we'll just reveal this room quick. Are we back on?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, good.
This is terrible.
No, this is terrible. It's paper.
Oh my god.
Well, he looks friendly.
So that one.
Oh,
Is that the dude from Bloodborne? I
don't
feel like
know.
that's the guy from Bloodborne. May the flames guide thee. No, that's Dark Souls.
backwards here.
Shit, we found them.
Did you really just want to use the drunk control?
No, I needed a dwarf. That's the only.
There is a dwarf in the group.
That's the only dwarf I have. All right.
And if I understood correctly, to get to them, we have to climb a ladder.
And to
But
get to
right
us,
now,
need
they
to
don't
get down.
know that you were there. They only see me and Theo.
Well,
So-
this is gonna go well.
As the hatch is lifted open, you see 2 people. One of whom make 2 intelligence checks, please. Let's see if you remember these
twice?
people.
14 and 19.
Okay, you remember both of them. One is a halfling rogue who you've worked with within the city named Malrus. Make a spot check too, and just wait, I'll finish the description. The other one is a girl. She's wearing those same robes that were described to you earlier, the symbol of Bakab emblazoned on the front in golden thread. Her hair is short and brown, pulled up into a tight ponytail. And your spot check?
So, not good. 9. No.
That doesn't sound right. You had a lot to spot.
No, I don't. I had a lot to search. It was 7.
7? Okay, you don't notice anything peculiar about them except that they're both getting ready to attack you. Malorus moves first.
Do I have a free action before they attack me?
Nope, it's
No
not your
honor
turn.
among thieves.
No,
Both of you
I'm-
were aware of each other. They just got the drop on you, sort of. You ended up getting low initiative, so it fits story-wise. And that is going to be only an 8 to hit as Malorus throws a sharpened dart down into the darkness past you.
Nope.
The girl, whose name you haven't learned yet, she is gonna cast Ray of Frost at you. What's
Oh
your...
dear lord.
No, it's not as bad as it sounds.
Okay.
It's not. It's a
It's a
low
cantrip.
level.
Okay. Like
Spell.
What is your
down
touch?
That's like
cavern or something.
4.
AC,
points.
so that's not... You have no deck, or... Yeah, no. Just your dex plus 10.
14.
14?
I've eaten so much cheese this episode.
I know, right?
Yeah, that's like a 19 to hit.
Yeah, that
So
hits.
you are going to take 1d3 of damage.
We're gonna need to bring vegetables
1D
back.
what?
3.
Crunchy
Oh, you're
veggies for
fine.
stress.
I think I second the motion.
So that's going to be 1 point of damage.
Oh
That's
wow,
fine.
that killed you almost.
This thin ray of white energy pierces into your shoulder and chills your bones. Alara, you're up, and you hear as Villia's like, ah! And you see the flash of arcane energy up the ladder.
Well, shit.
And
So
Vera casts Expeditious Retreat. A real spell.
because I can only
Is
move
this
how
spell called
far,
Run away?
You can only move 30 feet, and you have to get past
and
all these
everybody's
people.
in my way.
Yep.
Couldn't even move 30 feet invalidly.
How far can I get?
This is 30. This square here.
You could get up to the base of the ladder, basically.
I'm gonna run up to the ladder,
Okay. You're at the base. You're just shooting past one person, but
and
it's
I'm gonna
in the area.
cast. I'm gonna cast Mage Armor on myself.
Nice.
Okay, I believe that just gives you a +1 overall AC bonus, correct? A magical deflection bonus.
Yeah, it's something along those lines. I have to
I
pull
can
it back
check
up
for you.
here.
I have it.
+4 to AC. So right now my AC is 18.
18. Wow, look
Yeah.
at you go. Ah.
Oh lord.
And I used a piece of uncured leather from my spell pouch.
Yes, you did. Thank you for remembering your components.
You're welcome.
That's a thing for you too. It was kind of strange to watch her cast because she didn't gesture first. She didn't speak. She didn't pull anything out. She just reached her hand out and shot the ray. Satosh.
There are so many people in his way. He's not quite sure what he's going to do. You bad people, come down here so Setaj can kill you. No.
Roll an intimidation.
Come fight me. Roll intimidation.
Disadvantage because they can't see you.
Yeah.
Barely hear you.
I feel like
It's like when you're a chihuahua
Might be
barking,
best
you
if you
can't
just
tell if it's a
stay
big
back.
dog or a little dog.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay.
Put the I forget what it's called officially, but I'll wait until
You can hold your action. You have to tell me what the trigger is and what you will do.
there's a way open for me to climb the ladder.
You can't use your move action as your held part.
Can he also hold his initiative and just say I go?
Yeah, you can
whenever?
hold your initiative and then switch where you are in the round.
So that'll be whenever you go. Then is your
New initiative
spot.
spot.
Who all is on the ladder?
Right
Me.
now, just her, and she's about halfway up. It's a 10-foot ladder.
she's at the bottom and I'm just
So
behind.
you
her.
could jump down easily, by the way. It's only about a 10-foot
I know.
ladder. I wasn't sure if I'd said that.
All right, I'm gonna start up the ladder
Under her,
under her.
there's like 3 feet under her.
Oh.
He's just on the ground.
He's just,
Can I?
like,
Can I?
he's like crunched up on the
Can
ladder.
I? Can
This is
I
uncomfortable.
pull her down? And
I'll say you can use your move and your action to do all that, but you have to make a strength check.
that's fine.
Which do you resist?
No. Don't touch me, Fuzzy Kitty.
Big kitty.
This is an awkward part in our relationship. All right, what do I need to roll?
I'll
Just
piss
roll
off 'cause I'm
strength
gonna
check to
shoot
see
them.
if you can pull her off and put her behind you.
Okay, and that's going to be a 21.
I'm gonna go ahead and say that's enough on the small half-elven rogue.
I only have a 2 strength.
I have a score.
This is where she
score.
goes,
That's your
Oh.
modifier. Your score.
14. It's still not
No,
high.
you have a 2 for your score. It's fine. Take a
Basically.
-4 on all strength checks.
And I'm going to intend to start climbing the ladder. I don't know how
Okay,
far
you
I'll
can
make
make
it.
how far back were you?
5.
Or no, I'm right here, bro.
Yeah, he's right at the.
I moved you up there.
Oh, you moved me up.
Yeah.
I would say you can get to the top of the ladder, but not up onto the next level.
It's dangerous, but let's do it.
Okay.
Okay.
When they see the giant cat coming, hopefully they will be like, we need to run away. It's going to kill
I
us.
hope you have a lot more help.
Yes,
than
he's
I
going
do.
to kill you.
As soon as he gets up here.
Actually, you're seeing them. Can you make a spot check, please?
Absolutely.
You shouldn't cast enlarge kitty.
This one,
So as he gets up, he's
As
like,
he's coming. I can't.
oh, that would be fantastic.
He squeezes up and closes the tunnel.
That's it. I'm just making
God,
enlarged
stop.
person scrolls
One
for
arm up.
everybody. Everybody gets an enlarged
This one
person
just fought
scroll.
some evil
It's
creature.
like
Now
cats
he's
when they're in
angry.
boxes, like they're
Anyway,
15.
15. So you don't recognize the halfling at all. The other girl, it comes to you. That's the girl that your former party member Declan talked to, the one who said Nerelden might be able to buy stuff from. And more importantly, both of them have a mark right about here
Oh dear.
that looks just like a slight curve, wider in it tapers to points on either side, and it's small. It's less than an inch across, but it appears to be burned onto their foreheads. Almost.
Arcana?
Does it occur to me that they might be enchanted? I don't have anything.
You
in
need a
Arcana.
sense motive check to determine that.
I've got sense motive.
Can you detect
Never
undead? Were
No.
they possibly undead?
they're
I don't
probably
think they're
alive.
I'll say that. Yeah, no.
Sense
they're
motive.
healthy.
Okay.
Come on.
Which
baby.
means I can stun them.
That is 19.
19. They're not charmed, but they don't seem to be acting of their own volition.
Okay, something's funky. Okay, I yell down.
Hey, something's
They're
funky.
being affected. They're not working with their own will.
Okay, you hear a voice in that same dwarvish accent you've heard several times. Kill them! Strike them down! And that's his turn, because he doesn't want to get involved there. Vander.
Oh, he's
He's
going to
big
go
cat
for
head.
his
What am I gonna? Okay,
You guys had a chance.
big kitty right there. I kinda. Oh wait, you know what? You know what?
Sathaj is 6.5 feet tall, if you didn't know.
Hit about
Which
3
is
feet
short
of-
for a
3
tabaxi.
feet of ladder to climb.
Can I? I can only bless a weapon, correct?
No, you can bless a person.
What does that do to
Are
them?
you talking about magic weapon or bless?
Bless.
Bless you can do to a person, which gives them a +1 bonus on all saving throws and ability checks. I want to say, but let me double check. Bless. God, there's so many spells.
There's a lot of spells.
Bless. +1 morale bonus on attack rolls and saving throws. On attack rolls and on saving throws against fear effects. So you get the +1 attack rolls.
I don't.
And then magic weapon.
That turns their weapon into a +1 if it already wasn't.
Mine's already magic.
Okay, so that won't do anything. And what does resistance do?
Resistance. Let me see here.
What the hell is knock spread? Oh wait.
Try to learn new spells.
I
guys.
know.
+1 resistance bonus on all saves.
I'm just gonna bless Sathaj.
Okay, you have a +1 on attack throws and saving throws against fear effects.
Okay.
Are you within range for that? Is that a touch spell? You don't know?
5, 10, 15, 20.
It's 50 feet, you're good.
Okay.
Lilia,
Just continue.
I'm just going to
you've
say.
just been picked up by a cat, put on the ground, basically pet on the head, and then he went up.
This
Alright.
one did not bet you in the
But
head.
he's
I'm-
not in the room.
No,
so-
I'm going to stay close behind Sathaj and tell him, I know the halfling, don't kill him. Her, sorry. I know the halfling, don't kill her.
Theo.
Shit, I don't know.
Sithaj is like in the way
I'm in the way.
do anything.
You could run up to get behind him, but we're all gonna have to get up the ladder.
With a climb check, I could probably just go up into the room without the ladder.
You could probably.
Yeah,
if he wasn't
because
in the way.
I'm pretty good at climb.
I don't want to be
Oh,
first though, because as I reiterate, I still only have 2 HP.
I would just stick back.
Yeah, just stay
Spell
back
book
if you
D&D
have to.
3.5.
Do you have any? Vander, distribute health potions before we go up there.
I did. I gave him his.
His?
Well, what about Theo?
I didn't buy him one. He bought his own.
Theo travels light.
Yeah.
Can Theo ask for a health potion from
You
me?
sure can, and then on your turn you can try to give him one.
Health potion.
Give me some of that potion.
Maybe you should stay out of this fight.
Because it's a free action, so I can hand him one before I go do anything
Will
else.
hold my
It's
initiative.
on iPhones.
Okay. Let me know when you'd like to jump back in.
Yep.
You hear an elvish voice start to yell as well. Don't do this. You can just leave, please. And then he screams in pain. I need to see how much damage he takes.
That's probably gonna be the paladin. There are shenanigans.
Shenanigans
Is
are about.
this-
Is that the paladin?
No, I don't think.
I don't know if the minis are accurate.
Well, that one has a staff, maybe. So
He's gonna
the
take
dwarf is
3d6.
yelling commands, but
That's 8 points. And then, because that's the end of his turn, a very familiar voice comes through.
No.
I told you this would happen if you tried to resist!
That would be Nerelden.
That would be
Yeah.
Nerelden.
Alright.
And I'm just gonna say I told you so.
It's the end of the round. You have to go now or return to your original spot.
I can't just keep holding it? If I skip
Nah,
my...
I guess you can, yeah.
Yeah, if I skip my
it's-
other
I'm
turn.
sorry, I'm thinking of held action rules. Okay. Melrose is going to go again, and she is going to try to stab at you with her short sword.
Of course she is.
That's going to be a 15.
And nope.
Oh. Wait, you're on the ladder. She gets advantage.
Okay.
well, how far down is he?
He's like at
I'm
the
like,
top.
at the
my
top.
head's at the top.
He is
I'm
like
like,
a-
She's gotta go like this.
Yeah.
That's an 18.
yeah, that hits.
And she's a rogue.
Oh, great.
So you
I'm gonna
roll-
hawk a hairball at her.
I'll use one of my new
How do we have the
d4s.
same AC?
Oh, please stop. So you take 8 points of damage.
Okay.
As she drives her short sword into your shoulder.
Now you've made him angry!
He sounded like Arnold.
The spellcaster is going to go now, and she is going to cast... Oh, that's me.
This is why I'm
Shit.
a tank.
Shit!
Yeah, this could be really
Shit.
bad.
Big Kitty, please don't fall on me.
Yeah, it could be bad. But we didn't catch
Crushed
Big
by
Kitty,
Big
so-
Kitty. Doesn't matter, you're still a Big Kitty.
Death by Big Kitty. The most ignoble possible death.
Especially for a rogue.
We have given up
She
that
said.
death to a lot of people so far.
True that. Oh, man.
Where's this spell from?
You know it's getting serious when Vander's actually going through his
So
spell.
she's
book.
going to shoot magic missile directly into your face.
Well, I figured that,
Twice.
Twice.
She gets to shoot 2 missiles.
That'll hurt.
That's 4 more points of damage as the first one's like, ow. The second one is you're leaning back in and it's wham! It hits you again as the force energy shoots from her hand. Again, usually you've seen this spell cast. Usually there's some words spoken, some gestures first. She just reaches both hands out and
Freaky.
yeah.
And it's 4 total?
4 total.
That ain't bad.
Yeah, it doesn't do a lot.
I can handle that.
Alera.
I'm gonna cast mage armor on Sithaj.
Okay,
Nice.
that's your turn then. Unless you want to try to climb the ladder and pull them off.
Well, I have to. I Loth puts it on him because it's
Is it a touch?
you have to touch, and you get plus 4 to
you
your
sure
AC.
it's not personal?
Oh, 4.
Yeah, that one's not personal.
It's shield that I'm thinking
Shield
of.
is personal.
Yes.
Shield I can't cast on anyone but me and Loth.
Touch.
There we go.
Okay, yeah, I'll say Loft can handle that for you. Oh, I'm sorry. I was incorrect. It is not +1 to AC. It's +4.
Yeah,
It is
that's, yeah,
+4.
that's what I said.
Jesus Christ.
Now I really
Who's
am
that?
the tank. I'm gonna want to remember that one for the
Unlike
future.
mundane armor, mage armor entails no armor check penalty, arcane spell failure, or speed reduction.
Yeah, not due to that.
Yeah.
But he still retains his standard armor check penalties due to his armor, so you can't swim great still.
Okay.
You're
So I
much
can't
better
what?
defended, but you
You
still
can't
swim
swim,
great.
which is okay for this
You
battle.
swim exactly as well as you did before, but you're
That's
better
fine.
defended, is what that sentence means.
That's fine. We'll have to remember that with
Savage,
Big
you are
Kitty.
up.
Yeah, it's time to kick some butt.
If you're going to climb up, you will provoke attacks of opportunity from them.
Are you
because It's
serious?
the same as standing up. You have to pull yourself up and stand.
I have to. Yeah.
Don't worry. You don't get. They don't get advantage on this because it's as you're getting up.
Okay.
That's a no, and that's a big no.
Okay.
You have a lot of AC.
Because the rogue who has the better bonus rolled the 7.
You know it's coming, don't you? Redata!
This is right. It's louder
So as you get to
every
the
time.
top, you do see a dwarf in leather armors, big, sort of burly-looking guy, holding a two-handed war axe of dwarven make. Further into the room, you see Nerelden and the paladin, and make another spot check quick.
Yeah. 18.
18. The dwarf has the same mark, and so does the paladin. His is fresh and appears to be weeping,
Oh dear. Okay.
like a fresh burn would, you know. So what do you do?
Okay, so as much as I want to kill, I'm gonna attack.
The caster or the rogue?
I'm gonna attack the caster with the flat of my blade.
Okay.
That's how I do non-lethal, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
can
have to
do
say
it on
non-lethal.
the way.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, cool. An attack. See if you hurt her.
Let's see. This will
Your
be-
normal kitty. Remember not to add your big kitty bonuses.
No, I got you. 22.
Hits.
That's it. And I do. Let me see here. 7 points of damage.
7 points of damage. Yeah, you whack her across the side with the sword. It does cut in a little, not enough to hurt, but just as it hits, you know, you hear a crack with it, and she screams in pain and yells, "Please, I can't stop!" And the dwarf is going to go into a rage and come attack you.
Oh,
Of
fun.
course he is.
So yeah, you see him kind of, "Let's go!" And he's going to run up to the last square he can get into. And he's going to attack with his war axe. Which is... That's
Glad
a
you
long
went up
die.
before me.
I'm an idiot.
Big and heavy.
You are a magnet today.
Why?
The gem is a crit.
Oh shit. Sorry.
Of course it is.
I confirm them.
No, it's all good.
I don't bullshit my crits.
It's a hell of a session.
That being said,
Poor Sathaj. He gets 2 days on the beach, and now it's just like
he's
You
like,
shouldn't have come.
you know what he's thinking right now
You
is,
should have said it at the keep.
books, how awful.
this one should have stayed
As
at
this
home.
dwarf runs up and charges full on, dealing.
This one cannot.
That's 20 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
20?
20.
I'm down to 3.
Rolled a 9 and a 6 and adds
Do you
5.
have potion?
I do.
So yeah, he runs up and just full on into the chest, double overhand, slams it into you. Even with the armor that was going to deflect it, and the armor you're wearing, and your ability to dodge, just right into your sternum, piercing the armor just a little bit and cutting into the bone. Vander!
Okay.
Bloody
You have
hell.
some splee magic.
I do. Well,
Give them the splee.
I have 7 hit points.
I too.
everyone out of the way.
Oh, please don't. You don't have to every time. I bet that sounds awful.
Oh no, here we go.
It's a, do you know the range on that?
I'm
He
right
ran up.
underneath them.
Oh, okay. You're at the bottom of the ladder. Do you have enough movement to get to the top of it?
I was here. 5, 10, 15, 20.
So you've just enough to get to
I
the
would
top.
say you can just like slap him on the ankle with it.
Hey. You ready?
I'm ready.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
He looks ready.
Please.
You get his notes wet.
It's all good. It's all good.
Which is 3d8s.
Okay.
It
Oh,
seems
that's a
like
good
it was really loud that first
So that's
time.
fine.
It really was.
Now it's so
Yelled
much
really
quieter.
loud.
Okay, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17.
17 is
So
good.
go for
I'll take
17
that.
points. Lilia, you're
Oh
up.
my gosh.
Okay. I am going to
Okay.
jump in front of Vander and climb up the ladder and get on top.
Vander's on the ladder.
Vander's on the ladder. He's at the
Freaking
top.
Vander.
I had to heal
You
him.
could do a climb check to get in.
Can I climb up as far as I can and do a climb check to like jump up and?
Sure.
Do a
You
ninja
can
thing?
certainly try.
Don't fail and die. Don't you have like 3 health? Knock yourself unconscious at the end of the level.
Falls, knocks unconscious, dying.
Ooh, that was actually good.
24.
24.
I see ninja stuff coming.
Because she'd be in the same square as you and a bunch of other shit.
Grab the collar and just.
Well, I mean, could I come up and like kick the spellcaster as I'm coming
Oh,
up?
that'd be awesome.
Can I try?
It will take your whole turn, and you need to make a melee attack.
That's fine. I will do that. So
She's just on top of your head.
17. No. 15.
It hits.
Yes.
Damage.
Wait. So I'm
gonna
using. I guess I'm using my
treat
dagger.
This as a shove, quick.
Okay,
Hang on.
shove.
Let me get the rules up for shoving.
Do you have a tangle foot bag?
No, I don't. I haven't made one yet.
Say foot bag.
Oh.
One's hacky sack.
I know what I can do.
What a session.
Heal me so I can fight?
No.
No, of course not. I'm still holding my initiative. I am at 2 health. I had to run up, but I'd be throwing my corpse at them.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I'd stay down there.
Where are you, shove? Here we go. Should be coming up.
Wait, we don't have the. We don't have that anymore.
Doesn't matter, Sultan.
Yes.
Oh yeah, no, you don't. Thunder.
That's my sword. That's the bow that I still don't
I
have.
should start sundering stuff, just punching weapons. That'd be great.
Where is that?
This is gonna be an overrun, actually, technically. So
Okay.
first off, she gets an attack of opportunity
Okay.
because you're entering her square and moving through her threat range. No, she doesn't because she used hers against you.
Yeah.
She only gets one per round.
Okay.
So you do manage to, and she is actually going to choose to avoid you, so she doesn't take any damage. So can you move her back a square and move Villy into the caster?
Move the caster
okay.
back and then move me here.
Gotcha. Okay.
So yeah, you jump up onto the rung just below where Vander's feet are and kick off to one side, push off that wall and manage to jump out. And as you go to sort of drop onto the caster, she just literally is like, and step back. I'm going to say make a tumble check quick. Just to see, because that was not, I think, what you were expecting her to do. It's just to be like, okay.
Toss 6.
6. Yeah, you kind of stumble, and I'm going to say that is still your full action, even though an overrun wouldn't normally take that if they choose to avoid, just because you didn't really stick the landing great.
Okay. Wait, can I use my free action to take my dagger out?
I think you're as tired as
Just trying to figure out what I can do
There
with
it
like minimal
is.
spells left.
I know,
I
right?
have, you know,
I'm out of everything.
yeah,
You had enough movement, I'm going to say yes.
Okay.
they would have been gone.
So I have my flaming dagger out.
Okay. Your turn is over. Let me get the next person up.
Right here, honey.
Thanks. Theo.
I'm gonna keep holding. I have 2
He was
HP. If I go up there, like I said, it'll be like throwing
gonna
my
get
corpse.
killed.
at
Yeah.
them.
Hey guys! Dunk!
Yeah.
The paladin.
I'll move to the bottom of the ladder.
Okay, the paladin.
Please move him into the square in between the caster and the dwarf.
That is this one.
No.
Back
that,
one.
oh yeah, sorry. That is the paladin. I'm sorry. But you're saying that is the square. I was
In
like, not even
between.
close.
There. Okay.
And he
Is that right?
He is distraught, and he is gonna come over and let me double check this.
We can make them unconscious without killing them, right?
Yes.
There are ways. Yes.
That's what
We
I'm
tried to
trying
do that with a baby dragon once and it didn't go well though.
I have an idea, don't worry.
Sorry, guys. I
Glad
need
someone
to check
does.
this guy's spells.
Oh.
This is just a cluster right now.
I
So-
know.
It
This
is
is
a
a
cluster.
it's a crazy
He,
fight.
Terrible.
as he runs up, looks distraught and like he doesn't really want to do this. And you see him go to make a move you've seen before. He goes to bless his weapon. No light comes from his symbol,
Oh snap!
and he does it. And no, he's gonna make one swing at you.
At me.
No, at her. With a 9 overall, he's not
Nope.
gonna hit.
That's good. All that soul distress.
The
Affected.
rogue is gonna go now, and she's gonna try to stab at you. She's silent. She can't even look you in the eyes as she does this, but she still tries to stab you with her short sword, which is dagger sized for you because it's a halfling's short sword. And she rolled a 10.
Nope.
The
Bitch, I know
caster-
your moves.
How do I use? If I use a feat, that's not a free action, I'm sure. Oh, I probably need time to do.
What do you
all
mean
this.
use a feat?
I probably need more time. I can't be like down in the tunnel like making scrolls.
No.
Yeah, no.
So she is gonna cast hypnotism on you two. I need you both to make a will saving throw.
On me.
On you and Savage.
Okay.
Okay. Come on, baby. Give me a good one.
Push your will.
21.
Saved.
18?
Saved. And again, it's nothing. You just feel. She looks at you both and sort of squints for just a second, and you feel this wave drift over you. And as it starts to try to twist into your mind and confuse you, you kind of shake it off. Alara.
I'm going to cast
What are you doing?
mage.
Potion.
Oh, I give Theo a potion.
Thank you. I'm ready to take my turn.
Perfect.
So you're gonna go right after her.
Yes.
Now.
And I'm gonna cast mage armor with Loth because she didn't come back to me on
She has enough
Villia.
movement. She could have.
What?
She has enough movement either way, but
But it does.
she has tons of movement. She has like what, 60 feet of fly.
I don't remember.
She's
That's
just
a lot.
taxing.
Don't worry
I
about it. So yeah,
Or
she
your
flies up
spells.
behind you. You have a +4 bonus to your AC right now.
Perfect. I need that.
What kind of potion was that?
It's
Basic
One-
healing. 1d8 plus 4.
1d8
Okay.
plus 4.
Theo, what would you like to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and sling back that potion real quick.
What level was it?
Basic.
It's a
was
basic.
Basic. So 1d8 plus 4.
Yes. That's 11 more points for
There
me.
you go.
Good man.
See Savage.
Wait, is that my whole thing? I don't get move or anything?
You have a move action.
What
Okay.
do you want to do?
I'm going to go ahead and put this in here real quick. 13. There we go. I'm going to try and do something very similar to what
Villia just
Villia did, but I'm going to do
Uh,
it this way. I'm going to do the
Oh, okay. You're
exact
gonna
same
flank
thing.
him.
How can we, though? Because Thaj and him are up against a wall.
No, this way. I'm going to go through this one.
Yeah, go ahead and
I have a hella of movement.
roll
I
your
have
climb
40.
check, and then we'll see if you can do an overrun.
Anxiety.
Overrun
Oh,
will
she would have
load
had
in.
to come back to me because
That is 15.
Climb.
15? That's not enough.
Really?
Crap.
No, you're trying to get over a ladder in a narrow tunnel past someone.
God damn it.
15's not enough. So you kind of try to, and you start to fall and slow your way back down, and you're just like, shit. You're a little bit like, you watched her do it, and you're like, that's a great idea. And then you couldn't do it.
Next time.
What about
What did
next
you
time?
roll?
25.
25.
Oh, okay. That's fair.
So I'm sorry. Now Sitavish.
This one is going to try to knock out the spellcaster.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
Yeah. Non-lethal, in other words. That's it, yeah. 14?
Just hits.
Good.
Dude, you rolled a 2.
It's good
It's a
to
little
be
bit
beginning.
ridiculous.
Okay, 12 points of damage.
Yeah, she falls unconscious.
Good. One down.
All right, the barbarian is going to swing at you.
Oh,
again.
I'm sure that he is.
Barbarian? Oh,
The dwarf. That's like, I don't know, 16.
Nope.
He's in the 20s right now. This is me the fuck.
Mine too.
Vander.
If I
No.
Poor Vander. Vander.
sorry, go ahead.
Vander.
if I read my scroll of entangled,
Ooh.
Scroll and tangle.
can I entangle these 3?
Because you are technically like right behind us.
Yes,
like, you can
I
look
am. I
between
think I'm
our
pretty
feet.
sure I'm on the ladder.
You're
With
at
my
the top
flick
of
of
the
the
rope.
wrist.
You're at the top of that, that's why I
puts
can't get
plants
up,
in
yeah.
a 40-foot radius.
So you would
Okay.
entangle us.
That would be everybody.
Could you?
No, he could
Or
cast
he
it
could
right
do it
at-
here.
It has a range of 400.
Nerelden!
He could get all of them.
It has a range of 560 feet for you right now. So you can put it anywhere in that room. I'm pretty sure no matter where you put it, though, it's going to cover the whole room.
Fantastic.
But it's also going to cover
It's
us.
going to entangle you guys, too.
Not so
25, 30,
fantastic.
35,
But
40.
can you cut us out?
If
Can
you
you
put
cut us
it
out of
on
entangle?
this square.
No, it covers 500 feet.
No, it covers 40 feet, right?
No, he can throw it at 40 feet.
Radius.
Radius. So if you put it here, it will entangle them, but not us.
But we're
No.
gonna have to move forward.
8 squares.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So from here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a corner.
Okay. Do the corner.
The very
You can't
corner of the
see
room.
that.
But
Why?
I,
He's
I'm
looking
at-
right here.
Oh, okay.
I'm at the top of the ladder.
Yeah, he's looking out.
You
for
need
the
to make room then, though, because you can't hold on to the square. Make a balance check, and that will determine whether or not I'm going to let you do this.
Nice.
Where's my? Oh.
Your D20, it's in your cup.
Yeah, well I couldn't see it.
The camera needs to see your face, by the way.
I don't know where else to put it. 17.
That's enough.
Okay.
So,
Brilliant.
now for reading a scroll. Let me just double check this. I'm pretty sure you have to make a check of some sort.
Literacy check.
Are you
No,
a
he can
barbarian?
No.
Then you are literate.
He's good. He's good to go.
Is it spellcraft?
Yes, make a spellcraft check.
Yes!
Another good one.
That is a 21.
Oh, yeah.
I swear.
That is the fucking DC.
Oh, thank God.
So let me just read this.
We're
quick.
finally turning it around, man.
Thank God.
Came into this fight with you.
How much damage have I taken this session? A lot.
Much.
So all of them need to roll a reflex save now, except for the spellcaster.
She's dead.
She's unconscious.
And now she's held down.
I thought you meant irrelevant.
And old Neri gets 5 to that. Which he doesn't make, so he's entangled.
Good.
Robin.
Yes, that's all I cared
No,
about.
Nice, Vander.
I'm pretty sure that if we try to take him down now, he is going to destroy us.
Yes.
Yeah,
So-
he's
Yeah,
like a
so
level.
entangled is good.
He's
but
at
it's
least a
fine.
level
We
10.
don't need to take him down. I have an
Oh, you got a plan?
Oh, you're sick.
Oh, I love this.
Oh, you're
like your plans.
sick.
Villia's got that evil look in her eye.
You're
It's gonna be good.
sick.
Okay, so
I
he
know
can
what you're
still
doing.
cast
Sometimes I like it, sometimes it worries me.
But that's okay, 'cause I don't like him.
Now
You'd always
it's gonna
worry
be.
well,
Uh,
not good.
it's gonna be.
He fears she may turn to evil. That's
I'm not that
What
bad.
is her name?
No, you're really not.
It's a little
Malrus.
fucked
That's
up.
it. Malrus's.
I'll tell you.
I expect it's
I
gonna
know
be
what
like,
she's doing.
hi, we're
Which
friends.
she has-
Stab in the
No,
throat.
Malrus does not make it. Here, I'll give
No,
you
I'm gonna pull
circles. To
Jessica
put,
Jones.
Here, I'm about to say, give me your rings.
put one on old Neri. Put one on the rogue. 'Cause they both failed. Both rolled a 5.
Ooh, wow.
So
Oh wait, one for the spellcaster.
No, she's not
Oh,
entangled.
she's
She's
not.
unconscious.
Oh, she's
unconscious.
And she's also just passed.
So we need
anyway.
dwarf and we need.
Yeah, we need the
Paladin.
dwarf and the paladin. The paladin's up next, and just to give him a chance. No.
Angry DM.
And the dwarf, please, dear God. Here, we'll use the.
I'm so glad I saved this
Dude, we
roll.
gotta
Oh yeah, he makes it.
Oh damn.
Damn.
So he can only move at half speed.
Okay.
one more to knock out at least.
Vilya.
All right, I'm going to.
I don't think entangled means helpless though. So
No,
we're still gonna be
It's. I think it's difficult
no,
terrain.
they just can't move.
Yeah, it makes it so they can't
Sorry.
move.
you're
Here,
good.
hang on. I have the exact wording because I made the cheat sheet.
Careful. The legs aren't on this very
Being
well.
entangled impedes movement, but does not entirely prevent it unless the bonds are anchored to an immobile object or tethered by an opposing force. In which case they are, so they cannot move.
Except for
That's
the
good.
dwarf who can move at half
An
speed.
entangled creature moves at half speed, cannot run or charge, and takes a -2 penalty on attack rolls and a -4 penalty to its effective dexterity score. An entangled character who attempts to cast a spell must make a concentration check, DC 15 plus the spell's level, or lose the spell.
I don't really have to worry about spells too much.
So what you
now.
doing, Vilya?
I am going to hit him over the head with the end of my blade. Like the base
The
of it.
pommel?
The pommel. Yeah, that.
Okay.
The
Non-lethal.
hilt wasn't the right word.
Roll an attack. I'm gonna go ahead and say quick. Using the back end. Yeah, okay, I'll take it as non-lethal damage. And this is the dwarf?
I mean, I guess the trick is that it's a magic blade. Of course, I was whacking people with the side of my frost sword, so.
17.
17. Hit.
Cool. All right. So what would I roll for that? Would I still roll
You'd
D4?
still roll your D4. You
Oh,
just don't add your
no fire damage. 2.
The
I
paladin
don't think I
is
still
up,
have my sap.
and he is gonna swing at you.
Wait, the paladin can move?
He can still swing his
Oh, he can
sword.
still
Yeah, he
swing.
can't move, and he's gonna take a -2 on this roll, so he only adds
That's
2
what I
instead.
also-
That's 10. Don't worry about it.
Right.
Nerelden's up.
Oh
He's
crap!
probably not gonna like that.
He has to make his concentration check first. Oh my god, why did I give him that many points in concentration?
Because he's an end boss.
Okay, yeah, he makes it. He can still cast. He doesn't have a level 15 spell, so he's good.
Oh good.
That's nice. Sorry guys, I just gotta check something here.
I wrote Rouge instead of Rogue. I love when that happens. No, I just spelled nothing.
He is gonna shoot 5 magic missiles
Oh, God.
at the caster.
Wait, what?
He doesn't want anybody to talk.
Way back here?
No,
No, the girl.
His caster that he
He's gonna-
enchanted, that's
he's gonna hit
unconscious.
her.
He's gonna try and
Yeah,
kill
it has
the
a range
people.
of
That's
like
an evil
200
action.
feet for him, so
Yeah, I'm gonna go with he's not a good guy.
Is there any way we
he
can
wasn't
charge?
evil when you met him.
No, he wasn't. I remember. I scanned him.
He's gotten worse.
I see that.
It's because he's gotten what he wants.
What are you doing, Vander?
I have no idea.
He's trying to get the moon god to help us.
So you watch as he waves his hands, and oh wait, that's right. He has a thing I have to do. Hang on.
That's the thing. I don't like when you say that.
No, it's beneficial for you guys. Though.
Okay.
Okay, good.
That he
His
made.
magic missiles are
That
no
doesn't
good.
that doesn't happen.
Okay.
But you watch as he fires them one at a time, and as they strike her body, the first one right into her side with a crack, the next one into her hip, the next one right across the jaw.
Oh, man.
And as her head lolls back the same way, the fourth one, you hear a sickening snap. The fifth one, you can see as it hits her in the head one more time that it's loose and sways side to side. She is very dead.
Could we... Is she, like,
No,
dead
that's
dead?
the paladin, honey.
Like, really dead or unconscious and
No,
dying?
she is.
Like,
Here,
Her
put her
neck
on the
has
death trap.
snapped.
Really, really dead. Like 0 to like -50.
She is at negative 13.
Crap.
She's very dead. And then I believe with Entangle, he gets a chance to escape each turn. Let me double check that. No, but remind me on your turn, it's going to try to grab the Entangle spell. We'll still try to grab the Barbarian.
Okay.
But he is going to do nothing because he has to use his full round action to get out. All right. Yeah, but that's done.
Man, that sucks.
He's not a good guy anymore.
I mean, he was just
The
dodging.
rogue's going to go, and she's going to stab at you again.
Me?
Mhm.
Good luck with that. No, not really, but you know.
I almost don't want you to knock her out.
23?
That was the player killer.
No, that was the golden one.
Yeah, that hits.
PK Junior.
Oh, wait. What does a short sword crit on?
No,
She might have just crit you.
I'm sorry. And if this is picking up on the mic, I'm sorry. I'm trying.
We didn't have a screwdriver that actually fit the screws. It's a very old type.
Yeah, she crit you.
Lovely.
It's okay. She rolls d4.
It's a tough day for Sithaj, man.
It's a tough day for
Everybody.
everybody. We're all...
And that poor
Except for
mage.
Alara. I'm pretty sure she has not been hit yet.
But Alara's really...
So
Alara's
she's been equipping
she's
all of
really
us.
I
frustrated.
haven't been hit either, yo.
Oh.
It's kind of
You
and I'm
take
the one that
9
killed the last
points of
monster.
damage.
I can handle that, yeah.
Alara.
Well, we need our spellcasters to
I'm
stay.
gonna cast Touch of Fatigue, and I'm gonna send Lost to get casted on the Barbarian.
Okay, he's going to make an attack of opportunity against Loth.
Oh dear.
You've already said it.
Okay.
But we'll see here. Did I ever give you an AC for her? Pretty sure it's good.
It's
like
the
17.
same as mine.
No, it's not. Her AC isn't. I'm pretty sure it's like a 17.
I
It's
thought
bigger
you
because
told me
she's
hers-
small.
She's
I
super
thought
tiny.
you
She
told
flies.
me
She's
her
small
stats
and-
are mine.
No, her health is the same as yours. Your
AC, right there. Bam.
Yeah, 17, like I thought. Cool.
That's what I said.
It is
Now
what she
remember, I cast Mage Armor, so that's +4. So she's
she
actually
shares
21.
spells. She shares spells. That is going to be a... Where's his bonus?
21.
It's 22. Roll 17. So he is going to hit and deal some damage to her, but she has the same hit points as usual. She'll probably be fine.
It's one tough owl.
Yeah, 6 points.
Okay, so
Does she have the
And she
same
can
or do you
still-
share?
She has to make a touch attack against him now, though. So roll a d20.
so wait, that was how many points of damage?
6.
6.
So roll a d20 and add. I'll tell you in a second when I find Owl.
Mother.
Franklin Delano Roosevelt.
Jesus H. Roosevelt Christ.
This attack never works ever. I don't know why I bother.
Is he like a -2? Ooh. No, -3.
She doesn't hit.
No.
No, she doesn't.
You can stop.
So yeah, the hit is just
Didn't
too
work.
much, and it glances her off, and she just flies back and hovers above, out of range. Theo.
I mean, attempt the same thing I did before.
Okay.
I'm not sure about another way. Can you just like let me through up?
Yeah, you're kind of just chilling at the top of the ladder, like you felt him kind of like try something and heard him like,
Oh, well, Jacqueline could move, and I could probably squeeze out.
Where am I gonna move?
Vilia. To the right! Oh.
And provoke an attack of opportunity, there's a dead body there. So no.
Keep
She
that
would
back.
only count as difficult terrain.
With an attack of opportunity, because I'd be moving more into the...
Maybe
Oh,
the
I
attack of
wouldn't.
opportunity.
Yeah, no, I have
But
7 hit
she only
points.
counts as difficult terrain.
So no.
So if you jump on the corpse,
It's not like it's gonna hurt her.
It just feels rude.
Theo's got something.
Nope.
No.
I've got shit.
Did you try again?
I did.
What happened?
I
What'd
mean,
you
it's
roll?
not a
Ah,
one.
What'd you roll? What'd you roll?
12, 13, 12. 12.
I like to know though. Your tears are my sustenance. Savage!
I'm gonna ask a really weird question. Can I summon my spectral Sench mount and have it attack Nerelden?
Let me see.
Yes!
That's a saber-toothed tiger coming at you, bro!
You know, it's kind of fucked up that you, like, ride one of your own kind. I'm just saying. Like, it's a
It's
little
totally
messed up.
it's a Khajiit thing. It's totally normal.
It's a little fucked up.
It's completely normal, said the slave owner.
It'll be fun too because
It's not really.
He enjoys it.
a
What else
Khajiit.
would he be doing?
his name is Drokor, and we get into arguments quite a lot. No, Drokor, you cannot lay down on the pillows. We have to go fight the monsters. This one does not care how tired you are. You haven't done anything.
Yeah, we'll give him the similar stats to a heavy warhorse.
That's what
So
I
that's
planned.
going to be, he has a full attack that's +6/+6 melee, 1d6 +4. And his full attack he also gets to bite, which is 1d4 +2. On a standard attack, it's a +6, 1d6 +4 melee.
That's
Let's
a
do
lot of numbers.
Now, is that a full round action or how does
No,
that
no,
work?
he would have to, he gets summoned beside you, and then he'd have to move over, and then he would,
Attack.
let me check the summoning.
What is this thing again?
Summoning a giant saber-tooth tiger.
Okay, well,
It's a
I
full
think, that
round
can,
action for you to summon him.
I think that can
Crap.
hop over.
He would share your initiative. It appears adjacent to you and remains for 10 hours.
Wow. No, I'm not gonna do it if it's a
Okay.
full round action. But for a future reference, I'll remember that. I'm gonna. This one is going to thwack the dwarf and try to knock him
To
out.
what now?
To thwack the
Oh,
dwarf.
thwack. I heard thrack, and I was like,
Well, either way.
that sounds dirty.
Did you have to look at the camera when you said that?
Did
I
you
looked at Brock.
did you just assume his sexual orientation? How dare you?
No, you said you're the one doing the thracking.
Roll on
Thwack.
it. Roll on it.
All right. Anyway,
Is
a
the dog
discussion
gay?
for another time, Vander. All right. Yeah. Oh yeah, 29.
29. That definitely hits.
All
Good
right.
thing you didn't specify non-lethal.
He did. He said to knock him out.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't.
Ergo thwack instead of this
Oh.
one's going to kill it.
I need a little more than thwack in the
Okay,
future,
I'm
just
sorry.
for reference.
I apologize. Okay, and that's going to be 8 points of damage.
8 points of damage. You're doing fine.
Yeah, I'm sure he's got hit points.
He's a barbarian.
And he's raging.
And he's raging.
Just got that right now.
You can make a strength check to push her.
Freaking a
if you
whisk.
want.
No, I'm just gonna pop my wrist out.
Make
Spiritual
another
weapon.
balance check.
What?
Spiritual weapon.
Yeah, you still need to make a balance check.
Shit.
No.
Okay, I'm good.
Same thing as before.
Yeah, I did.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh.
I don't want to hold your hand.
19.
He's
Oh,
just like,
yeah.
I love you.
No.
It's like, yes,
babe?
I'll hold your hand.
Your
Oh,
nails
you
are so
wanted it
sharp.
mini. Okay.
Don't try to hold my hand.
They're engaged if you didn't know.
I'm not
Bam.
just creepy. I'm also creepy. I'm not just creepy.
Whether they're engaged after this session is up for grabs. We don't know.
We'll
Find
be-
out next
We
time.
won't
Find out next time.
as Jacqueline sits as far away from me as possible.
I noticed that you don't let
So
me
what are
sit
you
next to
casting?
you.
Spiritual weapon.
Oh,
Oh, my,
yeah,
my
I
sword.
can't steal your
Sorry.
stuff.
My
So,
sword.
yeah,
On the roll.
Yep.
Do you still have your free action then? Let me see.
I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna do.
Hit him with the sword.
How's everybody doing? I'm still.
Hit him with the sword as a free action.
Okay.
If you have it.
Oh, man.
But you do.
Dun, 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 dun.
What is it?
It's just 20.
Doesn't matter. The sword
doesn't-
can't crit.
Doesn't matter. He
I
hits
still get
him.
20.
Yeah, you still hit him.
Okay, that's all that matters. Still good that I did it.
Take that, evil wizard.
God.
Ding, 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 ding. Let's do the
Ding, ding, ding,
in the
ding, ding, ding.
garbage disposal.
No inside jokes.
If it had critted, that would have been magnificent.
Yeah, crit.
6.
I know.
I wrote that wrong.
Swoop.
Okie dokes. Please don't look at that, by the way. If that
I
wasn't
no,
correct.
I'm not
Okay.
looking at any of your stuff.
Vilya.
Vilya.
Yeah.
Mm.
Tell me how you really feel.
Vilya's gonna. If I put my dagger away and get something else out, that's a free action, correct?
Tap. Hi.
Yes, but you'll provoke an attack of opportunity. Sheathing a weapon provokes an attack of opportunity.
Beat up the
Gosh
dwarf.
darn it! I don't want to do that.
Beat up the dwarf.
All right, I'm gonna hit him with the
Pommel again.
pommel again.
Roll to see if you hit.
Excuse me.
It's like TF2. Bonk.
Yeah.
Oh, that looked good.
Yeah, that would be a 25
How the
Nice.
fuck are you rolling a 25?
because I get melee plus what I roll.
What'd you roll?
A 17.
What did you add?
7.
24.
That's 24.
24.
1, 2.
I can't do math.
I guess that's your finesse.
She's a writer, not a mathematician.
I'm a
So
writer.
yeah, roll your d4.
As another writer, I can
Hold his hand
attest.
together,
I
then
also
he
am
won't
not good
question
with the
your
maths.
No, your nails are sharp. They hurt.
4.
That's
For
alright.
Dean, yeah, you kind of try to whack it against his head, and he's just blind rage. He kind of, it looks almost silly because it's like,
Wait, she thwacked him? Does that mean she kisses him?
I don't know what thracking is. You're the one that knows what thracking is.
Sounds like you're hacking up a hairball.
I did launch a
I'll
hairball at
have
them
a
earlier.
swing for you.
Of course he is.
Does that make difficult terrain?
Actually, no. No, he's not.
You already
Oh.
said it.
He rolled enough to hit you. That's not the point. The point is he just watched someone get killed.
Oh.
And he is going to try to resist again.
Oh.
This is so bad for all of them. This is really like...
I know, because there's only
Can
so
we
much
help
we
him
can do.
resisting by punching him in the face?
Slap out of it.
I'm wondering if I shouldn't try and like do a
It's gonna
diplomacy thing.
You see as he tries to sort of turn away and not attack you guys, the mark flares red
Ooh.
and burns, and you hear the sizzle and him scream in pain as he
Is
takes
that-
some more damage. You don't know how much.
Is it
Daggone.
evil? Can you?
Can you smite?
I don't...
know. And
If I
it's
can reach
Nerelden's
Nerelden,
turn.
yeah.
He is gonna make an escape artist check to try to get out of this.
Interesting.
You can do an escape artist check or a strength check. He
Wait,
has-
wasn't the dwarf supposed to get entangled again?
on Brock's turn, he was supposed to check for that.
And forgot. It's
Rocky.
okay. It's okay.
I will allow it this once. Please like to save.
I didn't know I had to.
That's a 19
Okay.
plus whatever he gets. He's fine. But Nerelden, no, he doesn't quite make it out, and that wastes his turn.
Very good. That's what we wanted. Oh, gosh.
The rogue is going to go up and stab you with a natural 1.
That would be a no.
Let's roll on the failure table.
Slip and fall down the ladder.
Stab the dwarf.
So yeah, she does go wide with it and cuts across his arm. He's like, sorry. Dealing 6 points of damage.
Dang!
Take it.
That relationship's gonna have problems. If they survive and Nerelden doesn't kill them all.
Oh, you've never seen that dwarf before, by the way.
Oh, I know.
None of you know the dwarf. You know the rogue.
I know the rogue. That's more what I'm worried about.
Would have been the girl's turn.
That's just sad.
Alara, you're up. She had a
Shit.
name. Would that make it worse if you knew her name?
Nah.
We'll ask later.
What does the whistle do that I have?
What?
The whistle?
You have
Something with
cards.
words.
No, I gave you
What do you
a
think
card
of-
for
No,
it.
you didn't.
Yes, I fucking
I don't
did.
really have any options. I'm gonna try and do touch of fatigue again on the dwarf.
Okay. Roll another.
Wait. Here, use this.
Because
He hasn't gone yet, so he doesn't get the attack of opportunity again.
I don't.
Roll and see if you.
20.
20. That is
That's a
enough.
20.
That's plenty.
Oh,
So touch of
Crit!
fatigue fatigues him, correct?
Yep.
cool,
So
good.
fatigued means tired to the point of impairment.
So he's not gonna do as much damage.
I'm gonna say he has disadvantage on. I'm gonna treat it as though he had not slept for a night, and he has disadvantage on all skill checks now.
Which we're all getting real close to as well.
Yeah, there's fatigue and
Okay.
exhausted. If you don't sleep for 2 days, you become exhausted, and that means disadvantage on literally everything.
Okay. This, then we can probably take him down and not kill him.
Third time's the charm, I guess.
He's gonna try it. Ninja. Do it, brother. Do it.
It's literally the same as last time.
Nope.
Man.
It's like you know the warped wall at the end of American Ninja Warrior when the people are trying to go up that. It's like that. All right,
That's
Savage,
depressing.
you're up.
I am going to attack the dwarf with non-lethal damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's 29
That'll hit.
for. Oh boy, hang on. That's 13 points of damage.
13. Oof. And it's his turn. He is. He's gonna swing for you.
Shocking.
That's a weird looking grape. I'm not gonna eat that one.
I wouldn't eat that one.
20.
Crit.
Already hits.
No, I can check it if you want. Do you want to know the number?
I know the number.
I did not bring enough food to stress eat today.
I know, right? I'm bringing a big bag
No,
of
no,
popcorn.
you need to.
Are you okay with buttered popcorn? Is that good?
That's fine.
14 points of damage.
Oh my gosh.
I'm at -7.
Watch out.
Do you
Knock
have any
me down.
potion?
Vander.
Not that I can take. I'm unconscious.
Yeah, can I?
You see
you're
Villia
unconscious.
fall. Yeah, like right
Okay,
beside
well, can
behind.
then I just?
Squee her?
Yeah,
You have to do it then.
I will.
Okay.
I turn to you so it doesn't get in my hair.
Like, so my hand's just like up there in the hat,
You're just
and then
casting.
I just slapping, and looks over her and just like,
It's kind of one of these.
and like reaches over to the corner, and like taps her
It's
leg.
like a thing. You're like,
You see my other hand with the holy symbol?
Jesus Christ. What one are you doing?
I
Moderate would be great.
don't think
You
I
have
can.
a moderate left.
I can't do a
So
moderate.
mine are 1d8 plus 5.
I don't.
Roll a 3 or higher.
1d8
Please.
plus 5.
Please.
Did you roll an 8?
I rolled a 1.
So you are stable. You're not going to start dying anytime soon, but you are up to 6.
I'm sorry, I
Okay,
tried.
we have healing
Wait, am I up
potions.
to
We'll
-6
get
or am I up
Oh,
to
I'm sorry.
-1?
You took 6, so you're up to -1.
Yeah, we have. Group,
I have.
We have group healing potions, right?
I have one. I just can't take it while I'm unconscious.
We got
Well,
you.
no, but I mean others in the party
I
have it.
think we're gonna get through this here hopefully soon.
Why have I been unconscious this entire time?
Why have I been healing this entire time?
It's true. Wait a minute. What don't you get the?
Oh yeah, don't I get a free action then?
And the dwarf to be
And the dwarf, gets.
free action to
has
hit
to-
him.
That's his job
Yeah.
to remember. Thank you.
Doesn't matter. We're all in a party.
This one
we're all,
does what he can, but
Lucky.
We're all in a party. We're all
Okay,
friends.
so let me make his reflex save. That's a 12 plus 3. Yeah, 15. He's fine.
Okay.
The DC on that's 11.
Okay.
bummer.
13 plus 3 is 16.
Hit Nerelden.
Will hit.
Okay.
You have really good AC.
Just a
Slap him! Slap him!
3.
Alright.
3. So
That's a good
It's
slap.
a slap, yeah.
Not as good as her slaps. Her slaps are great.
Dude, her slaps kill people.
I remember that was really good.
The paladin's up. He is gonna make a strength check to try to get out of the entanglement
It's a
and
full round.
succeed.
Oh my goodness.
DC's 20, strength check plus 3 on a 19.
Dang.
So he is no longer entangled, but that is his full round.
Okay.
Oh good.
Thank you.
Now he can't move anywhere. Guess
Yeah.
where he's standing still.
Yeah, right?
Relden is gonna make a judgment call here.
Oh boy.
Oh god. I'm so worried.
He's gonna teleport.
I'm worried.
I really don't know what
He
to
threw
expect.
missiles at the last person that was down.
Yeah, the last time, 5 magic missiles is bad.
He is. Yeah, he can do that, can't he?
I don't like the way he's saying that.
Let him do.
He is gonna cut his losses and run.
Just him?
No. He's gonna quicken a spell and
Shit.
cast Fireball.
No.
You guys don't know anything. You don't need to die. So he is gonna aim at 20-foot radius, correct, Alara?
Shit. For what? Missile? Fireball?
Fireball.
It depends on his wizard level, but
No, the radius of the effect.
the radius.
Yeah, can you look that
Oh,
up for me
it's
quick?
huge.
Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry. I'm panicking.
It's okay. It's alright, sis. It's okay.
I'm very upset. I don't want anyone to die.
He doesn't want to kill him.
It's yeah. So it's a 20-foot radius.
He had to kill her. She knocked her out. 20-foot radius? He's actually going to cast it right here and eat the damage.
What?
To burn the entanglement.
No, that will burn the entanglement. More importantly, it will kill them. He needs to make a concentration check first, which... Oh god, yes.
Oh no.
And what's the d6 count on this? It's 1 per level up to a max of...
1d6 points of fire damage per caster level.
To a maximum of
10.
10. Okay.
They're dead.
10d6
I'm
hit
gonna
the.
pause the music for this. This is gonna get serious. So, you watch Norelden cast, and with emotions moment, he has to roll something quick. He's fine.
Oh, this is bad.
And suddenly a bead of red energy appears at the top of his hand. He slams it down. They don't get a reflex save because they don't expect this.
No.
Well, no, you know what? I'll give them one at disadvantage each. So let's do the dwarf. Nope. The paladin. Nope. He rolled a crit and a 7. That sucks. And the rogue. She actually makes hers.
Oh.
She rolled an 18 and a 17.
And I haven't attacked her
She
the
has a
whole
plus
time, so she's
4,
probably.
So she's good. However, she's only going to take half here. Let's see.
She hasn't been hit except for entanglement.
I need my d6s.
Man, it'd be great if I could stun him.
You poor guy. You've been trying to get into
If
this
only
thing
you
the
could
whole
punch
time.
him. Alira looks so stressed right now.
I am very upset.
If he wasn't evil before, I'm gonna say
Can I
is
borrow
now.
a d6?
Yeah,
Here.
Give him a shitty one.
it's pretty damn evil. It's pretty evil.
I can't believe you don't have enough d6s.
That's concerning.
Okay. Norelden rolls his reflex save here. Need to do that. He's going to succeed.
Of course he does.
So he takes half of 42 points of damage.
He lives?
Let me write that in quick.
He's strong.
He's at least a level
That's
10.
a lot of damage.
He's at least a level 10.
I would have killed any of those.
Seriously, at least level 15.
Oh, that's awful. The rogue took half damage.
Yeah.
It's still dead.
She's probably still dead if she's a low level.
You watch as Norelden slams this down and the fire comes out raging hotter than any spell you've ever seen and consumes all 3 of the people in front of you, charring them to lifeless corpses.
My hand's just like. Sorry.
All 3 of them die instantly.
I need googly eyes for my hand.
Including the paladin.
Including the paladin. They all 3 fall in front of you, seemingly dead, lifeless, and charred to a crisp. Norelden, that was his free action.
That was his free action?
He quickened a spell and used up a 5th level slot, but he's going to use another 5th level spell, which he can still cast. He made his concentration check to teleport.
I knew
Yeah,
it.
that's what I thought.
And as he moves, he rolls one more time on this special thing I have for him. Makes it just fine. Gone. Just like that.
Even the entanglement doesn't do
Yes.
anything?
Hey guys, how's it going up there? We all good?
I heard something.
There looked like a lot of light. got
What was that
kinda-
loud bang?
got
You just-
kind of warm.
You just see these
You can hear all of
flames.
them, except for the caster. She's still dead on the ground in front of you. I guess they're all dead on the ground.
Search
in
the
front of you.
caster. Find out if there's anything we can find out about Norelden.
I am almost dead.
Who else
You're
has
at -1.
search?
You can't walk.
Someone.
You son of a-
Let's move.
Can we sleep in this hallway?
Ah! I tapped
Come on,
Andy's
guys.
ankle.
Up.
Excuse me.
My hand comes down.
Yes? Pardon me.
You guys
May I-
Someone get Vilya up.
May I?
Everybody
come
comes
up
up
now?
into the room.
Okay.
Yeah.
Everyone's in the
It's a
room.
sparse room. It looks like it might have been storage for the catacombs long ago. There's some ceramic vases off to
Here's
one side of the
give
room.
that
Some,
to the-
some now empty weapon racks.
Are there still, or is it all burned to a crisp?
Everything on that side of the room is. The far wall still has a couple things that are untouched by the flame. Everything else has been coated in a thin layer of ash.
Wow. Looks like a lot went on up here.
We need to get Vilya up.
Do you guys have spells left, or do we need
Do
to
you
burn a
have
potion?
lay on hand still?
I
He
do.
doesn't have lay on hands.
No, I don't. I have.
Oh, is that just me?
That's just you.
Oh, bollocks.
I think I'm totally out now.
She's stable. And you can roll 2d10 to see if you wake up.
No one has anything.
I have a potion.
I have a
We
potion.
have potions.
86.
What do we have in the group bag for community potions? Do we have any left?
I have a grand healing potion.
If we don't have anything else, if we don't have anything else, I use mine.
A greater? You know?
I don't know. That's what she called it, a grand healing.
No, it's greater. There's no such thing as a grand.
Okay.
If there was, it's probably way out of our price range.
Yeah,
That's-
it's probably like
that's probably
14d8 plus 36 or something. Oh, man.
Oh,
That
okay.
sucked.
So I'm gonna give Vilya my cure lesser.
Man, he just ate that
How much
damage.
should I
Figured
get?
it was better.
1d8 plus
Keep
4.
his secrets.
Alright, will you roll for me?
9.
Thank you.
So we were at 8.
Because we already know
Alright,
he can
so
teleport really
I
far,
get
so
up.
it's probably not worth attempting to pursue at this point.
We have no idea where he's going.
Yeah. We have some idea where he's
He
going.
might
Alright, so-
possibly have returned to the city.
He
So
very
he's
well-
gone.
Maybe.
He's gone.
Maybe not.
He very well could have blinked
None of
himself
you-
back
It
to the
depends.
tower.
It
None of
depends
you know
on what
that
he needs.
spell well enough to know A, what it was. You just know that he disappeared. Or
We know
B,
that he used a very similar spell on her and moved her quite far.
He didn't move her that far, he only moved her to the tower.
Yeah,
We
but
should
the tower was,
probably
like, how
search
high?
whatever remains of the bodies.
The tower was at least 100 feet. That means he could move
I
something at least 100
go
feet.
over to where the rogue was
Mm-hmm.
and gather her bones into my.
She's not, like, skeletal.
Well,
The
She's
wall of
crispy,
flames
she's
just
not
ended at you two,
skeletal.
and you're
well,
just
I wrap her body in my cloak.
Okay.
like, there's just bones.
She took half damage, but it was still too much.
They didn't seem very high level.
No, they weren't. I'm amazed how long it was taking
Can
you guys
you?
to
I don't
knock
know
them
what the
all out.
card for the whistle is.
Didn't have one of our.
Well, we didn't
That
have
was-
all
I'll
the
make you
fighters.
another.
Okay.
It's not gonna. You don't have a use for it here, as far as you know.
Okay.
Can someone?
I just forget what it does.
Does someone with Arcana? Can someone with Arcana roll to see if they can figure out what those curves are?
Those what?
The curves in the.
Oh,
We
If I
need
can
to
still
figure out
make
where
them
those
out.
are, because if he's going to start doing that to people, we have to figure out how we can lift them from his influence, whatever its origin is.
I have good Arcana if I can still make that out.
Mine's 4.
Because I didn't get to see them. When
Well,
they were
she's
alive.
not burned.
That's
These 3 were burned.
true. So I'm gonna.
Huh?
So we have
I'm sorry,
one
who
corpse
wasn't
to.
burned?
The caster was not burned.
Yeah,
She-
she
her.
was.
No, you said
You
she
said
wasn't.
3 bodies. You
Oh,
said.
she had 3 bodies in front of you. She also had the burn, though.
No,
But she's
she
in
has
the
a
same-
body
the
as
burn is
well.
what we're
She's
looking
in the
at.
same
burnt.
square.
Got it.
Yeah.
Sorry.
She wasn't incinerated.
So she's.
Yeah, thank you.
She has some things we can potentially examine.
Okay. Yeah.
So I'm gonna go ahead and roll Arcana to examine that burn.
Go
The
ahead.
the mark. Natural 1.
Oh, come on.
It appears to be a wound of some sort.
Oh,
see.
that's yeah.
I take out a band-aid and I put it over it for her.
That's fucked up.
This one prays over the bodies.
They're all bad
I
bits.
can't.
Giving them
I just
last
can't
legs.
right now, Theo.
Is she laughing or crying?
Both.
Oh.
I go over to Vilya and I put my arm around her and I say I'm really sorry.
I just kind of walk away. We should get back to ground, I think.
Should we search the caster's body to see if we can find anything that
We
might
should.
give us a clue?
We should.
Go ahead.
Make a search check, whoever wants to.
You're not doing the search check?
No, not this time.
Who has highest search?
Roll. Outside of Joey, I don't know.
I have 3. It's not that much.
My-
I have 4.
My search is
1.
3.
All right, I have highest.
do
Give me your 20, because mine stinks.
You want to borrow one of mine?
It smells.
Give me a
PK.
PK, and yes.
No.
Please be good.
To
19.
explain, this is PK. They
So
don't like
23.
23. You search her pretty heavily. You don't find any spell book, which leads you to believe that she was a sorcerer of some kind. She doesn't have much on her. About 30 gold, give or take a couple. She didn't have a journal or anything left on her. She just had a couple different textbooks as well, tucked into little robe pockets and stuff. Nothing else.
Jeez.
So nothing that gives me any kind of clue about anything. And the other bodies are too.
She was probably from the college. We can at least say that.
Yeah, but
The other ones, you can try.
Theo, why don't you draw her?
do I have to make another roll
We can
for
ask
those?
around.
Do
That's
I
a
have to
good
make
idea.
another roll?
No, I'll say that once we just check applies.
We'll put the drawing on the milk cartons.
On the dwarf, you do find a charred set of what looked like contracts, like mercenary contracts almost. I think it was some kind of a sellsword. On the paladin, you don't find anything. He lived in the church, so he didn't really have a ton of material possession. You find his holy symbol.
I'll take that.
Malrus was part of the Thieves Guild in this city.
Do you let her search her body?
No.
I wouldn't try.
Just worth knowing.
I took that holy symbol then, okay?
Yeah. I took
And
the
what was found on the dwarf?
contracts. We should probably take the contracts.
Yes.
Are you going to hold on to the contracts? Or do you want me to? I'm searching, so I guess I'll hold on to them.
Okay.
I can put
I'll
them
take
in
the
my bag of holding.
put them in the bag of holding, Theo, please, and I'll take the 30 golds.
Okay.
And you said the other ones are textbooks.
Yep. Looks like various ways to study the arcane arts. She does have specific ones about learning how to cast without the usual required components.
We should take those.
They just you would know these. They're things that you can study to gain the feats at your wizard levels.
So it's nothing out of the ordinary that a normal sorcerer or wizard wouldn't have.
No. You find ones about how to cast without gestures. You find about ones how to cast without speaking. And you find about how to eschew the materials needed for.
This is gonna be macabre, but can I sell those?
They have value.
I'm gonna
Everything
take
has
them.
value. Someone.
Theo, can you put these in the bag of holding?
Was that your elbow?
That was
That sounded painful.
yeah. No, it didn't hurt at all. I
You can't
just
do that on command.
that's age.
All right.
Oil.
Let's go.
Oil can.
We're trying to. It's comic relief, man. We're all feeling it.
How do you guys go back? There's a door off to one side.
I think we
Can
should
I
go back
tell-
the way we came.
Can I tell anything about the dwarf? Like what tribe he's from or anything?
No, he was wearing simple leathers. Doesn't look like he's still affiliated with his clan too much.
Okay, so
And
he's
what signs may have been on there have been burnt to a crisp.
okay.
Normally, this one would say that we should try to continue through the catacombs, but we should go back the way we came. We need to get this information back to the king.
Yes, so that in case there is an attack on the city, they can start preparing.
Madness.
And you guys don't want to look down any
No,
side paths, anything?
we're just going back. And I'm
We're in
taking her
bad
body
shape.
with me. I'm taking her body with me.
Okay, you're absolutely in your right to do that.
We should probably take the paladin's body too for this.
Do we think we can get the guards to come down and because it's going to be hard if we're all carrying bodies?
Yeah. I don't feel good about leaving the bodies there, but
It's a
can't
practicality
You haven't
thing.
seen anything that would really start to
Eat them?
predate on them.
Yeah. Can we put them in the bag of
I
holding?
guess say we saw one thing.
Oh.
You sick fucker.
They're
That's
not gonna
gonna
need
be
air.
I can try and take the sorcerer.
I don't think we need.
She's small and her
We're
neck's
gonna be in the
only
bag. They're only gonna be in the bag for a little bit. We don't have to like keep them in forever.
I don't
What
know if we need
about
to take all
what
of them.
about the spectral mount?
I
Can
definitely
he
think we
carry
should take
bodies?
the paladin.
Can we drape them across
oh,
him?
DM. Can my spectral mount carry bodies?
Sure.
We have rope. We can.
Lash.
This
is gross. Stop it.
Prisoners.
This one summons Droko.
So, yeah, you
Well,
watch
he's
as
there
he-
for how many hours though, right?
10 hours.
So
He hasn't
Yeah,
already
we're
been
good.
there. No, he hasn't. He never summoned him.
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
Okay, so you're gonna summon him up here.
I summon Drokor.
Okay. You take the time to cast, and you watch as a lightly armored, large tiger appears beside him, seemingly from an ethereal nothingness, and sits beside you and waits your command.
Well, friend, he's got a nasty bit of work
What's his
for you to
name?
do. Drokor.
Oh, Dracor.
DRO''KOR. This one has a bad bit of business for you. We need you to carry their bodies. You will see them bestowed properly.
What kind of personality does he have?
Lazy and grumpy.
He walks over and starts to pick up one with his teeth.
Bad Drokor! You're not going... Trust him. You don't want to eat them. They don't taste good.
He empathically tries to sort of tell you.
The camera needs to see this. Do you see this drawing of this poor dead?
I need to see it.
I'm not really good at drawing.
I need to see
Neither is
it.
Theo.
I need to see it. Oh.
Theo draws everything.
Jeez, now.
Oh my god! Oh, that was so funny. Let's pretend that's a really nice portrait.
Yeah,
recognize her.
Make a performance check.
Shit, I can do that if you want.
Alright, Drokor, we're going to put them on you.
Can you do it?
All right, so we get
We
all
latch
the
'em.
bodies latched on. I'm gonna
I
carry.
mean, I
her,
do it
though.
enough.
No, you can't, but I'll let it happen for hilarity.
I'm
It's a
gonna-
class.
I'm gonna
Is that
carry.
my skill for
I
once?
have it.
It's a class skill, yeah.
Do you want it to be drawing as your performance?
That would be great because I just
Wow.
rolled 18.
Plus.
Nothing.
It's charisma, so nothing.
That's not
I
bad.
mean, it's
Pretty
decent.
good picture.
It's decent. She's kind of got some weird body shape to her a little bit.
I'm gonna write plus 18 picture
Watch
next
out for
time.
those. Watch out for those pointy bits.
Wait, that means something a lot different than I thought.
Don't worry. No inside jokes.
It's alright.
Oh god.
All
My
right,
chest.
let's go. So I say we make our way back out.
Okay.
With the
No
bodies.
extra exploring?
Nope.
No.
And there was nothing else in the room, correct? Just everything was burned up.
Yeah.
Pretty much. No one did a search check for the room, actually.
I'll do it quick.
I thought you said there was nothing.
There was some weapon racks that I
We
said what
didn't
you
look
saw.
at it, though,
not what you
yeah.
We
found.
figured everything was burned. But
Is it search
she's
or
gonna do it
spot?
It's
Search.
search. You're looking for stuff in the room.
14.
14? There are a couple weapons over on the wall.
I don't think we should take anything.
I don't
And
usually
I'm
take
not
anything
going
from
to-
a crypt.
They were actually against the wall by the door. Most of them are charred. One of them is not.
Just like
Which one isn't?
And it looks like a large axe.
Does it look expensive?
no.
You can't tell.
Vander,
Oh my god.
do you think we could have this big shiny axe?
Wait, is it?
Why am I so good at appraisal checks?
He is.
21. Right? Everything.
He said 40.
It's
21.
Unique. It's unique. You're used to sort of standard design battle axes. This one appears to have like a unique, I believe it's referred to as the bolster, the space behind the actual blade.
Yeah.
That sort of curves down in and comes into a slightly wicked almost looking curve to it. The handle appears to be made of dark ebony wood
Ooh, this is
and
vintage.
ornately carved throughout the wood.
Are we really gonna take this?
Okay. Who's taking it?
How much? No, I said that was a question.
Oh,
not a
how about how
statement.
much?
Yeah.
As far as you can tell, it's definitely more expensive than your standard battle axe. You haven't.
Standard battle axes are not cheap.
This is a really nice, really old one. It's probably worth 200 gold. Just on its own merits.
Where are these crypts? Do these crypts belong to the palace? Is this property of the
no,
king, or this
they
is
are
just
old
old
and
tunnels?
I'm gonna say
So then this axe doesn't.
probably anything down here belonged to someone who now lays in this catacomb.
No.
No?
No, the catacombs were never really for the people who lived here. They were for mostly transport under the city and for storing the unnamed dead.
Oh.
I say we just take it.
Fuck, take it.
Let's
Yeah.
get out of here.
Bag of holding.
You grabbed it?
I did.
You grabbed it?
Yeah.
Make a will saving throw.
Fuck.
Ooh.
I'm
I
dead.
said to leave it.
Oh man.
I'm dead.
You don't die to will saving throws. You just
I
kill
have.
yourself.
And you may attack us.
Well, then kill me.
It's a good thing she can't wield them.
I said to leave it.
I knew I should have cast Detect Magic.
Here, Will is.
No, isn't it over here?
Or Detect Evil.
So is this 20?
20. All right.
That's pretty good.
I'm not gonna whisper this. Actually, I'm just gonna say it out loud for fun.
Damn it.
Why do we gotta touch
As
things?
you grab the axe and you go to be like, yeah, let's put this in the bag of holding, a whisper comes into your mind, and you hear it. You are an unusual one to wield such a fine weapon.
That's creepy as shit.
Is what you think. You can't say anything. And you think, this is a fine weapon. This is a good weapon.
Right. Tiny trail, big
I'm
axe.
still holding the bag up.
Please read that in full. No, flip it over. It starts on the front.
Oh god.
When picked up a...
No. Read
it's
it to
yours.
yourself.
Oh.
I wrote the DC first. Just saying. This is hilarious.
Can't believe you do this.
I know
right.
exactly what you did.
I can believe you can do this.
Villy's just impatient.
What?
Can I get the...
If you have questions, feel free to whisper them to me. And this won't count for the effect that you're reading right now. This will be the next time.
Not good.
Not good.
As a former DM to our DM, did you have this planned out
Do I
beforehand, or
know?
is this
Do I
random?
know this is what's
that-
happening?
He made the card.
No. That is just so you understand what's going to happen and that I'm not bullshitting. But as far as you know right now, this is the coolest axe you've ever seen. You want to try this out. What did you say? I'm sorry, Michael.
As a former DM to the DM, did you have this planned out, or was this a random roll, or how'd you?
Oh no, this was, I decided to put something like this down here.
Okay.
I rolled randomly through places I put it in. I rolled a d3 to decide where it ended up.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So bad luck,
Yeah, bad
which
luck.
has been the name of this episode. This episode's
No,
name
that's
is
yours.
Bad Luck.
Oh,
Maybe should
I
go
don't want
first
it.
name.
Too bad.
I don't want it!
Too bad.
Alright, can we leave now?
I'm holding the bag
Are you
out.
gonna put it in the bag?
Yeah.
Are you
she's
gonna
kind
put
of-
the axe in the bag, or are you just gonna stand there?
No, I'm going to hold this axe. I
Why?
think.
Can you even use that?
It's as big as you.
But look how nice it is. Isn't this the most amazing thing you've ever seen? I wonder how sharp it is.
Detect evil.
How sharp do you think this is?
I wonder how that would work.
She's definitely being out of character.
No, she is in character.
No, I mean,
Given
no.
us,
Oh,
yeah.
she's out of
Acting. Out
her
of
character.
Yes.
Gotcha. Even with some focus, I'm gonna say no. It's been dormant. I haven't done anything in a long time.
Can I use concentration and I don't know
Detect
somehow?
something else with it.
I don't know. Somehow
Sadaja, you seen something?
it's not
Let me
clear.
read the wording on detect evil.
Okay.
again, just to refresh.
It's
It
like,
is a
can I do read
complicated spell.
magic?
What's that?
Read magic?
No, it's not like that.
No, that's for like spell.
That's just
Oh,
for spell books
dumb
and
dumb
stuff.
me. Dumb me.
No, it's okay. We're all. It's okay.
3.5 has probably the most complicated rules of any system. You are the funniest person to pick that up, too.
But honestly, we probably should.
This was a bad night. We really, man.
I want to sit in a corner and cry right now. I want to sit in the fetal position
Oh,
and
so
rock
you're doing
myself to
detect
sleep.
evil. I was looking at detect magic.
Can I do detect magic?
Sure.
I have that.
It's magical.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna take
Oh, this is gonna go badly.
Nice.
I'm gonna take my glove off and I'm gonna start running my hand back and forth over the edge of the blade.
It's
Well, if I
very
detect
sharp.
that it's magical,
Okay, is she actually cutting herself with it?
No, she's just kind of touching it and looking at it and sort of admiring it.
All right. How much attention is she paying to the rest of us?
give me the bag.
Like none.
Give me the bag.
All right, cool. So I just, as I was holding the bag out, I'll wait till he's done reading stuff.
Yeah, hold on, because I'm doing my.
What's
Yeah,
going
and
on?
I'm
Did this
like-
affect Loth also, I assume? Or no?
That's a
she
good
doesn't
question.
know that you're being affected.
But she can read my thoughts.
She can read your thoughts. She's just like, wow, she looks FedEx. Weird. Weird.
But Footloth can't like warn anybody.
Can we
Sorry, I didn't mean to slam your dice.
It's okay.
I'm very
It's
upset.
okay.
Can we
Worst
go now?
episode ever.
No,
now?
we may
No,
have.
given these circumstances, no, it does not give off any sort of an aura.
All right.
This
But
one
I'm
doesn't.
detecting magic.
Yeah, it's magical. You detect some magic.
This one does not
So
detect
I'm
any
going to-
evil.
You detect magic of
Something's
the necromancy
not right.
school.
I had the bag out, so I'm as she's looking at it, I'm just gonna go whoop with the bag right over it and grab it out of her hands.
What do you do?
Make a strength.
I'm gonna try and take the axe back and say, "What are you doing?"
Well, the axe is out of her hands.
Is
Right.
it? Is that a strength check? Is that
Make a
him
re-
against
make a
me?
reflex save.
Can I reflex against her?
No.
12 plus what?
Your reflex bonus.
Okay, reflex is right there.
So 8. Oh shit, 18.
Yeah, you kind of snatch it away before he can put it in.
I don't get anything
Why
against
you
her for
break
that?
every chair?
You don't intend to.
Stop rocking one.
Hey, Lara, listen to him. I'm gonna do diplomacy. You need to put the axe down. Something's not right
She
here.
still doesn't want to.
Well, can I make the roll at least?
Sure.
If you roll a
Come
20,
on,
he's gonna tell
20.
you no.
I need a 20. Close enough. I got 22.
22. She doesn't listen to you. She's just kind of like looking at the axe still like, don't touch it. It's my nice axe. I want this axe.
We should go.
Yes.
Just let her bring the axe.
Okay.
And with that, we're going to conclude tonight's session.
We're not even gonna get back to the king.
No.
Shit.
Rude.
It's after 10. So, fun session, guys.
That was amazing. It was amazing. Like, I kind of want to hit you, but no, not really.
No, that's the goal. So thank
He
you everyone
said
for
that's the
watching.
goal.
Hopefully we'll be able to record on a pretty regular basis. So see you all next time.
Khajiit love.
Cool. Okay. So, everyone ready? Hello and welcome to Misadventures in Dice. All right, do we need to get it out of our suspense?
This fucking cavern voice! I can't do it! Oh, I'm sorry.
This half of the table was like, and this half of the table was like, oh my god, what?
You guys
I knew you were gonna do
William
it.
Wilson lived in this game. And whatever the date
If
was.
you like me, get me some
Giggles
fucking
out,
tips.
Giggles out, giggles out, giggles out.
Okay.